The fuck?
The mic stopped working.
Wait for it.
No, he's still going.
Hey everybody! Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that just made himself dizzy from doing that.
I do want to tell you that half of that would only
The
picked up.
worst.
Yeah.
The worst is we only heard
Well,
the first second.
Well, I'm dizzy. Let's go into a recap, shall we?
Where's Scoop and Muck?
That was a stupid idea. Let's change the intro. I'll never look at pizza and pasta again.
What is happening?
Oh.
Oh.
Which is funny, because I had pasta for dinner today.
Oh.
Super Mario was cancelled.
Stupid jump man.
So, as the party made their way through the topsy-turvy tower previously owned by the Mad Mage Dazan, whom they were looking for as a potential culprit of kidnapping the mermaid, Gray finds a mimic hiding as a book, which almost kills him, but the rest of the party made quick work of it. Investigating the tower further, the gang find a strange altar and one of Dazan's simulacrums, and his undead pal, Gary. The simulacrum terrified at the adventurers, which greatly, it's not the third, greatly outnumbered him, asks for their help, though he has no information to impart. The party decided to help, switching on a machine which may well make him whole person again. His own person. He turns into black goop, which Gray puts out of his misery, and Gary the White slumps down. His spell has ended. Most of the party pondered what to do next, whilst Nomad found an invisible treasure chest and looted a book detailing the construction of a very powerful creature. In other news, Larkin, and this is in capitals, finally can speak with animals on Freya and finds out she's from the City of the Moon, as well as teaching him much about where shapeshifters come from. She also reveals that she knows of Lyle's patron and names her Ashira, the third sister of Saloon and Shah. Though not a goddess, she is certainly powerful in her own right.
Wait, if we change the name?
Party head to... Have we?
Sorry.
No.
What? What do you
It
mean?
was Shia.
No, it was Shira.
No, it's Shira.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
It was a thing of, he wasn't sure which it was, but it was Shira.
Sweet.
Anyway, the party head to sleep for the night, camping in the cleared out tower out of the snow. Lyle has a dream of his patron, as per usual, though this time he calls her by name and tells her he is not afraid of not afraid of her. This is an excellent progress for Lyle. Anyway, let's go to Gray's dream. Gray also has a dream. Learning in his past life, his name was Nova and his brother's name was Perdita. They were kidnapped and most of their town ransacked to work on a ship called the Dark Duchess, under a Shadow King captain by the name of Rudolph Blue Moon. Eventually, the ship got stuck in a chunk of ice, and the ship could not be freed. God, this is a long recap.
You're welcome.
A mutiny was held, and they left through the blizzards to find somewhere safe. Going through the blizzards, Nova hears a scream, but cannot see the cause. Then another, and another. Then the scream of Perdita. Nova looks to his brother, but then feels a stab and goes down. He lays in the snow, bleeding, looking to the moon, his goddess, for comfort. Instead, he sees two blood-red mockeries of his goddess, glaring down at him like eyes. Nova tears his eyes away, looking to his brother for the comfort the moon has denied him. To see Perdita being eaten, his eyes drained of life, by a member of the crew, the one we now call Lyle. So, take a breath.
So glad
There's
you didn't do that in
strong
a silly
winds
voice.
outside. Huh?
I'm so glad you didn't do that one in a silly voice.
Yeah, I saw how long it was, and I was like, I'm not putting a voice on for this one.
Yeah,
That was a wall of text.
you're welcome.
So yes, strong. You hear all start to wake up, hearing strong winds outside, maybe a blizzard. As you all wake up around the same time, inside the upside down spire, what would you like to do?
I think it's up to
You spoke
them
first,
two.
Lacey. What would you like to do?
No, I think it's up to them two, is all I'm saying.
Feels like when the teacher picks a new in chat.
You see Gray's, what's it called again? Tiny
Nice.
hut. Gray's tiny hut disappears around him as he is stood. We were all sleeping in like roughly the same area, weren't we?
Anyone deny this?
Assumed we were in your hut.
I mean,
you moved away from us so you could activate your hut, but the rest of us are sleeping in the same area.
other people could have slept in the hut.
Yeah,
Just-
but you it was only you in the hut.
Yeah, because nobody else said they were going in. It's not my fault. Anyway, regardless of the comfort of one's sleep, Gray is going to dispel his tiny hut as it disappears, and you see him standing there. And he is going to going to pull out his laser rifle. That is the thing I have in a D&D campaign. He's going to pull out his laser rifle, and in full view of everybody else, he's going to point it at Lyle.
Lyle's gonna look at him confused.
Sorry, just quickly.
You've
We've
got
just long
30
rested, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Are you
You've got
okay?
Lyle, if that even is your name, I know. You've got 30 seconds to explain yourself before I pull this thing's trigger.
You know? What are you even?
I know.
What are you even talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, Lyle.
Can I make an insight check on Lyle?
Nope, we don't do that.
We don't
You just
do
got
those.
denied.
I honestly have no idea. Is this about me telling you that my
Right,
patron was going?
I guess if you're not willing to admit it, I'll tell the others exactly what you did.
I did.
Lyle here murdered me, my brother, and then ate him.
What?
Bet you're here now.
I don't.
I don't
I was reincarnated. I think it was by Macredus. That's why I'm looking for him.
reincarnate.
Hearing that, can I immediately, Mr. Callum, can I cast Detect Thoughts?
Exactly what I was about to do.
And I'm going to use 3 sorcery points, and I'm going to do Heightened Spell, and immediately try and press into Lyle's mind.
So you're going for the full shebang that has to
I'm
do
going
like a
for the
wisdom
full
save or
shebang,
something?
and he has to do a Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
So let's get those spell slots out of the way. Dragon's waiting outside.
So, if just to be clear, Will, if I fail, I'll have to tell you what Lyle was thinking at this particular point. Correct?
I mean, I think. Look, the
Thoughts is the
spell. 'Cause I
most
believe
annoying
either way.
spell in the thing.
Yeah, I know the
Thoughts, isn't
surface
it?
thoughts. It's if I press deeper, it's then I can access almost like the subconscious thoughts that you don't
Okay.
really.
Right. Got you.
Yeah, you initially learn the surface thoughts of a creature and what its mind in that moment. I can attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, they must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds and the spell ends, either way, the target knows that you probed into its mind.
Okay. Well, I rolled pretty good for disadvantage, but I might have still failed anyway. So I got 14.
Ooh. That fails!
Ooh.
I
That
got a
failed.
15.
Okay. So Lyle's surface thoughts at the moment are exactly how he's reacting. He's very confused by this sudden outburst from Gray and him pointing the gun at him. He's very confused and he's not really processed it yet. Processed what he's been told yet. So that's the surface level thoughts.
Okay.
Uh,
But there would be deeper thoughts, wouldn't there?
Of course, yeah.
how do you want to go about that?
I mean, isn't there a process for the spell or
Yeah, you failed the save. So
Why don't you message Will
Yeah.
what you're,
Oh,
and
sorry.
then you don't have to tell the whole group.
All right, I'm getting confused with the spell layout. That's fine.
I know it's a pain in the ass spell when 2
Yeah.
people know it.
So it's surface thoughts straight away, isn't it, without
Mine-
a save?
Mine
and then
always fails. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you don't know. Lyle hasn't rolled yet.
I'm not going to do it yet.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going to do it on me.
I'm
To be
gonna
fair,
I'm gonna
Hmm.
anyway.
okay.
okay. While I see Nomad looking intently at Lyle, or at least I assume he's looking intently.
Well, you know
at
he
Lyle.
cast
I
the
mean-
spell because he said the words and whatnot.
I've got the shades on and I've done the motions and I am just staring daggers.
Lyle, why don't you stop me if any of this rings a bell? The Dark Duchess? Captain Blue Moon? Perdita? Nova?
Petite, and then it is Gray wearing the scarf at the moment.
I'm wearing Perdita's scarf, yeah. The red one.
Petite, and then you see Lyle look at the intently at the scarf, and
I'm going to see, looking at the scarf, I'm going to rip it off and throw it at him. Yes, that's what you did. I know exactly what happened. Why don't you confess to the others what you did to me, my brother, probably to the rest of the crew.
You see Lyle like sort of put his head in his hands, put his head on his left hand.
Lucky. Lucky.
So
You look over. Larkin looks over to Lacey with one hand.
Are
on
you gonna
a
message
short
me,
sword.
bro?
That's an evil laugh.
so
Yeah,
so
I know.
that is so that's what Shira said to me, or meant by the fact that she wouldn't have to do anything. Grey, Nova.
Don't call me that. You haven't
Great.
earned the right.
Grey then. I'll tell you everything. I'll explain what happened and then you can decide what you want to do with me. Okay?
Very well. Hope you won't mind if I keep this gun trained on you.
No, do as you will.
Gray's just shaking right now. You see a tear roll down his cheek as well as he looks at the scarf between him and Lyle.
Yes. I was the one who killed you, your brother, and the rest of the pirates, the rest of my crewmates, shall we say, from the Dark Duchess. And because of that, in my hands, I have the power of one of the 3 Moon Sisters. Well, at least for now.
Lacey
So
stands
what
up.
were we? A sacrifice?
No, I didn't fully know what the consequences would be, if I'm being honest with you.
Why then? Why do it?
I was scared. I was
What? We were no
trying.
threat to you. You were a captive just as me and my brother were.
I wasn't a captive.
Oh,
I was.
okay, I didn't know that.
I was part of the crew. Anyway, when the ship went into the iceberg and we had to abandon it, we were all lost in the blizzard. We couldn't see where we were going. I was starving. I was freezing to death. All I kept thinking to myself was that I didn't want to die, and that to die this way, for it all to end when my life up until that point had been meaningless.
So you killed everyone else?
I didn't want to. No, that.
Everyone was scared, Lyle. You weren't the only one. We all wanted to get out of there alive. You think
I
me
know.
and Perdita wanted to die in that blizzard?
I don't think anybody wanted to die. I was about to pass out when well, a now very familiar voice came into my head. She told me to live. She told me to live, and that if I was to kill or do what it took in order to survive, that not only would she help me survive, but that I would thrive. That I would have more power in my hands than I could ever imagine. I honestly didn't know what to think at the time. I thought I was hallucinating, but I felt like it was my only chance to get out of there alive, so I took it. Lyle will reach into his pocket.
Hold
he'll-
it.
Well, I'm not going to do anything. If need be, you can have Nomad read my surface faults or whatever it is he's doing.
Already going.
I'll let
He's
Lyle
not-
continue.
He's by the way, he's not thinking of attacking, so
Yeah.
just surface. Lyle will pull out what will be now a familiar looking dagger, I think, to Grey. One that Lyle's had the entire campaign.
Drop it. Slide
And
it over.
he will drop it at he'll drop it at Gray's feet.
I'd imagine I'm probably at least like 15 foot away at this point, if there's room to be that far away.
And what room you went in, really, but
I was admittedly ruled by fear and have been for a very long time up until recently. Ironically, this whole journey is what's made me get over a lot of that fear. But I'm going to be honest with you, Gray, and I'm going to tell you this because you deserve to know and because it's out in the open now. I wish I could tell you that fear was the only reason why I did what I did. It certainly was a big reason, but you mentioned Captain Blue Moon. He wasn't exactly the nicest of people, shall we say, but
Oh, he stole me and my brother from our hometown, enslaved us onto his crew.
to be honest, we took a lot of people captive and we ransacked a lot of towns. I wouldn't even remember what town you came from, if I'm being honest with you.
Do
Anyway,
I remember, Callum?
you do not currently.
he was a particularly gifted magic user. He wasn't learned like you, Narf, as far as I could tell. He seemed more.
Narf is not here.
Oh,
Oh, well, he's not learned like Narf, but he seems more like Nomad in the sense that it just comes to him naturally. And I didn't like him by any means, but I did fear him and I did respect him, and most importantly, I was envious of him, jealous of him. I'd always wanted to learn magic. I'd always wanted to have the ability and the power to learn, and it never came to me naturally, and I was never really smart enough to learn through books.
you made
So,
a deal?
Yes. So I made a deal for it. I made a deal for the thing in which I'd always craved and always desired.
And what was the
Shall we say.
price?
Lyle, you see Lyle pull back his hair, and for the first time, without any sort of theatrics or hiding, Gray will see the I can't remember what it was now. I think it was the left eye, which is red, and obviously his natural eye color being blue.
Yeah.
And you see Lyle point to his eye. This was the price. I have to be reminded every day of what I did. And I'm not going to lie to you, Gray. For a little while, I was even starting to enjoy the power that I had and even enjoy the relationship I had with my patron. But the deeper that relationship went, the more that she demanded of me.
What about the
I already said,
crystal at your neck that appeared after you were done feasting on my brother?
I don't remember it appearing straight away.
Oh,
blacked
sorry.
out
That was
I blacked out afterwards. I only remember seeing the crystal when I woke up in Bremen. So
okay. Cool.
you're saying it manifested as soon as well, you know.
That's what I saw in my vision.
If I might interrupt, like as Larkin
He
slowly
just
gets
glares
up,
at Larkin.
Oh, thank
As
God someone said
Larkin-
something.
as Larkin slowly gets up and starts moving towards Grey. Listen, like I'm
Lyle's gonna put his hand up. Larkin, with all due respect.
Freya immediately glances at Larkin at Lyle.
I don't
Well,
think you're in the position to be telling anyone what to do now,
with
Lyle.
all no, I understand that, Nomad. Just listen to me for a second. With all due respect, Larkin.
I think that's all we've been doing. We've just listened to you
Giving you
talk
more
and
respect.
pity yourself
You've told us
over and
everything.
over.
All
You
right.
I'm not
sat there
saying
and wanted
I'm not
power and wanted
saying-
more because you pitied yourself, and
Selfishness.
now you're just sat here trying to get
How,
pity from us.
I'm
how
not trying
many,
to get.
Lyle? How many died for your gift?
I don't know. I don't know it.
Tell me
A
one
lot.
thing.
A
Did you
lot more
know
than.
what you were doing as you ripped the flesh from their bones? From my bones, from my brother's. Did you know
I-
what you were doing?
I knew I was making some sort of deal. What deal that was, I didn't know.
Not the deal, the actual action of killing the people. Were you conscious, or had sheer taken hold?
Certainly, fear took over, but I can't say that I wouldn't have done what I did if I didn't know to a certain extent what the consequences were going to be.
And
If
what?
if I might interrupt, I know what it's like to have a god manipulate you. I'm not going to I'd rather not explain why, but I know what it's like to have a god like that in your head, to have a god like that controlling you, making you do things you wouldn't do. Let's
Nah.
let's deal with, like, I'm not saying he didn't mean it. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying that at least put the gun down. We'll make sure he doesn't run away. We'll find out more about Shah, and then once you know for sure we're not being manipulated, or Lyle wasn't being manipulated, I'll help you do the deed if you want me to. It's just,
I mean, for sure, I obviously was being manipulated to a certain extent, but I'm not naive, Larkin. I knew
You're
the
not
price.
naive. You've done this of your own free will.
I did at the time, yes.
And you don't even feel sorry?
Nomad would tell through because I'm assuming the spell's still going.
Oh, yeah.
Nomad
Did you
would.
send me the things as well, by the way?
I was going to, but Nomad would tell
A lot of
through.
text.
Nomad would tell through Lyle's deeper thoughts that Lyle is essentially trying to a certain extent put on a brave face, although he's not scared at this particular point, to try and take responsibility. Feels a lot more guilty deep down than he's letting on. but he feels as though that's not what Gray wants to hear right now. So, great. You've heard my explanation, and if you want to kill me, if you want to take retribution now, I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to fight back, and I would urge, as he looks towards Larkin, no one interfere or stop Gray from doing what he feels is necessary. But just
I
let me just say
I
one
keep
thing before you make your decision. I will not blame you if you kill me, but if you want to stop what I know is about to happen next, or what is going to come, you're going to need me alive.
I listen to what Lyle says. I keep one hand on the rifle, hold my holy symbol with the other, and I just kind of lean down. And then a whisper that only I can hear. I whisper to my holy symbol and I just say, Saloon, guide my hand. What should I do?
The City of the Moon, Gray.
He looks up at you,
It's
puts his other hand back on the rifle.
in a lot more dire straits than you would know. I don't know what role it has, but Shira told me that very soon, less than 2 weeks, she intends to make everyone's worst fears come true. It's linked to do with the loss of my power. As you see, Lyle's going to pull up his sleeve, and
Yeah.
you're going to see the 11 with the underscored mark on Lyle's arm in full full view. This is what she's been doing to me in my dreams recently. I had a certain amount of days to fulfill new. I rejected that and told her I wasn't going to go through with it, and now that number 11 is the amount of days I have until I lose everything that I had I don't want to say gained, because you understand what I mean.
So what you're saying is, if I don't kill you, your patron's going to.
I don't know if she's going to kill me, but I know that she intends on doing something with the City of the Moon, which is going to affect all of us and probably going to affect 10 towns as a whole.
Lyle, I can't forgive you. I want to kill you. But I'm better than you, you pathetic being.
Let me.
I will leave you alive if, and only if, you forsake Shira right now. Throw your crystal down on the ground. Say that you will never serve that bitch of a god ever again.
Lyle thinks to himself for a moment.
You will face justice either way.
I realize I'm in no position to say this, but if I help you liberate the City of the Moon, take it out of Shira's hands and return it to its rightful goddess, will you allow me to keep what I have right now as if I
How
walk away now, if I walk away from this now as he holds the crystal, I feel like all of the lives I've taken would be in vain. I've already been starting to walk a path of blood.
I'm not
I would
willing to
I
let
would
you live and walk free with the power that you gained by killing my brother and me. That rhymed.
this
Uh,
is
Yeah.
this is wait a second. Just listen to the second part of what I'm about to tell you.
speak.
If you let me do this, then I promise you, and again, Nomad can read my thoughts so he knows I'm telling the truth. I'll let you have your vengeance. As payment, you can kill me afterwards.
Lacey starts walking over to Lyle, just kneels down in front of him, and just says, "We don't know how many people you've driven to feel fear like you so despise. But if what you're saying is true, and Shira intends to make everyone feel fear, then I suppose it outweighs the balance if you throw that away and just help everyone.
You don't Lacey,
You
if I
don't
throw
need.
this away, I can't help anyone. Do
You
you understand
can.
me? I'll have no magic, I have no
Oh,
combat skills, hand to hand, nothing.
I would like to do
I
something.
can
else.
I too.
cannot help you.
So, Nomad's going to take off his glasses and, with pure hatred on his face, he is going to look at Lyle. His eyes are entirely black, with a large borehole in the center of one of them.
Okay.
They're dotted with little colours and specks, almost like a little galaxy in each eye.
Ooh.
And he's going to walk over and kneel down. Lyle, you said that this came easily to me. You said that this was normal, that this was almost like something I was born with. This is a curse. This is not my power. This is something that was forced upon me. And you sit there with your pity story and how you begged for it. And how you're now whimpering because it might be taken away from you when that's all I want. I don't want to be like this. I'm going to take out one of my reels of paper and I'm going to fold it over and I'm going to hand it to him as a wad of paper. If you don't want to be what you are, then learn to be something else and actually put in some work rather than begging something for something else. You betrayed everyone around you. So did I. And whilst you feel guilty, you are guilty. Whereas I can feel nothing but remorse. I throw the paper at his feet and walk away.
Lacey looks like she reacts really strongly to what Nomad just said. And I'd like to cast a magical awareness on Lyle's stone in a moment after I'll react.
Lyle,
I guess I deserve
take
that.
take the crystal off, or I will shoot
Ellie
it
speak.
off your chest. After
Let Ellie
Ellie
speak.
No, I don't want to
Yeah,
speak. I just want to cast a magical awareness after Lyle reacts to what Nomad just said.
Yep.
Oh, Lyle did react. Said, I guess I deserve that.
Okay, so magical awareness, is that just like detect magic or is it something
It's
else?
literally just detect magic.
There's no particular school of magic coming from it, but you do get a weird, almost like demonic vibe from it.
I think it'd be a good thing if you got rid of that. As I'm sure Gray has told you
Lyle,
before.
Well, the only way I can let you live, just, it still disgusts me to look at you. But the only way I can let you live is if you get rid of that thing and forsake Shira now. You, as Nomad
Lyle-
said, you can learn to survive in other ways. You don't have everything given to you on a platter. You think I expect Saloon to give me everything? Sure, she gives me my magic, but I can still wield a weapon. I can still heal people. I merely channel her power. She doesn't give it to me.
Lyle will reach out to the necklace that the crystal is on. He's going to take it off. He has it in his hand. He's going to look at it for a moment. And this is where I said to Callum that Lyle might die here. I'm going to roll a d2 because I'm not sure what Lyle's going to do in this situation.
Oh.
Decide, Rob. Don't leave it to fate.
Does it look
Don't
Yeah,
like?
be
come on. You decide what
Does it?
Lyle would do.
Does it look like Lyle's about
It's
to
your
throw it?
character.
Sorry?
He takes it off and holds it in his hand,
Does it
and then
look like
decides,
he's
I'm
about
going
to
to leave it
smash
to
it?
fate.
How exactly is he holding it? Is he holding it in front of him? Has he got it raised up?
He's got it in front of him and he's looking at it.
Okay.
I didn't want the lives of the people that I took to be in vain. But I guess they can be remembered another way. He'll hold the crystal in front of his hand. Shoot it. Even if it hits me as well.
Lacey grabs
You're
Lyle's
saying
hand.
that's the person with +2 to hit. That
Yeah.
might not be a good idea.
Lacey grabs Lyle's
Yeah,
hand.
but Lyle's not afraid to die. I'm just going to tell you that.
Larkin pulls out a laser pistol and shoots.
Can I jump in front of it?
Okay.
Callum?
Have we lost Callum?
Sorry,
We've
I've been
lost
drinking
Callum.
this entire time. So,
Oh, okay.
Can I jump in front of it?
yeah, you can.
Was
Okay. I'll take the damage.
You firing as well, Gray? Is that what you're saying?
I think this is
Maybe.
Gray's thing to take.
Yeah. Okay. So if Lacey takes the shot that Lyle shot,
Larkin shot.
Barking shot.
that Larkin shot. These L's. As Lacey hits the ground in front of Lyle, I will take my shot at the crystal.
Okay. So how much damage does the pistol do?
3d6 plus 2.
No, that's a rifle.
No, that's 3d8 plus 2.
Yeah, the rifle's bigger. Jacob?
12 damage.
Oh, fuck.
12 damage? Alrighty.
And Lacey will say as she hits the ground, "That's enough. He was about to do it. That shows enough."
He told me to shoot it. Listen, if I had a choice between Gray shooting it and me shooting it, I'd rather shoot it. I'm the better
That's
shot.
a
and plus I
16
know
to hit.
It's not your fight,
not-
Larkin. When will you learn?
That hits Gray.
Which, Lyle or the crystal?
It hits the crystal.
Okay, cool.
And Lyle would take half damage because he's literally burning his hand with radiant energy.
Okay, that's
17 damage.
okay. Half of that
17.
is 8, 9, 8.
Yeah, I think. 'cause-
Yeah, we round it down. So you fire off the rifle. What would you prefer me to call you, Grey or Nova?
I haven't decided yet. Let's go with Grey for now.
Okay,
We
so you
could have
fire it
two
off,
groups of
Grey.
people with the same
Yeah,
starting letters.
North Nomad, Nova, Lacey, Larkin, Lyle.
Hell yeah! So you fire it off. Is it kind of, if you hear Lyle, like, I guess maybe grit his teeth a bit, as a little bit of a burning sound.
Yeah.
You just see it as like almost like this, just almost like demonic dust just bursts from it. And as it does, you kind of see Lyle's hair start getting lighter.
Oh no,
I'll
now I've
walk
got to
over to
fucking
him.
do more art.
I'm gonna walk over to Lyle, and while I'm still in front of him, I'm gonna pull out the manacles that I bought with my starting gold that I haven't used yet.
Told you it was a cop.
I'm gonna hold them in front of him, and I'm gonna say, "I hope you understand." Now turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Lyle just nods his head and turns around.
I'll affix the manacles to Lyle to keep his hands.
You have to adjust it quite a bit as they're human.
I was gonna say they're probably like human-sized manacles, aren't they?
Like there's this this
Um,
awkward pause as he tries to tighten it.
Yeah. Just
And
Because how long they are, he can almost get them
need
around.
to go down another notch.
and Grey, my offer
Yes.
still stands. If you change your mind and you feel the need for vengeance, don't hesitate. I was afraid to die once. Funnily enough, that power which I had made me get over that.
Grey's not gonna say anything.
The record. What color is Lyle's hair now?
Blonde.
Blonde.
Oh wow.
What about, is the eye still red?
The eye is still, it's not as bright as before, but it's getting, I guess it's fading, you could say. And your arm as well, you feel a bit of a burning sensation, but the actual scarring slowly fading as well. It's not entirely gone yet, and it won't be for a little bit, but you definitely feel your power disappearing.
Yeah.
As you also kind of feel a little bit of a laugh in your head that you presume is Shira.
Changes the overlay to say from Lyle Halfling Warlock to Lyle Halfling.
I will also say, if Nomad's walked away, hasn't he? If Nomad was still reading, is Nomad still reading Lyle's
No.
report? No.
Once he would have walked away, he would have dropped the spell
That-
and just left.
That's fair. Then
As-
I'll keep that to myself.
Where
As
are you
I put the
leaving, by the way?
manacles,
Sorry, say again.
Where are you leaving, by the way? You going back down? You going up? Going out?
I want to go out and sit in the cold.
Okay. All right, continue on the
Go
rest.
sit in the snow.
Alright.
yeah.
So
So as I
From
put the
what?
manacles onto Lyle, how much damage did you take? It was 9, wasn't it?
It was
Or
8.
8.
I will try to, as subtly as I can, cure wounds, Lyle, as I put the manacles on.
Okay.
And that
So-
is a 9 HP, so you're back up to 4. And I will channel as much Moon Maiden energy into that cure wounds as I can.
You see, Lyle
Oh, he's
doesn't
melting.
Lyle doesn't acknowledge the fact that he was healed, but you do see a sad smile come across his face.
As I
Right.
stand back up, I'm just going to say, we're taking you back to the nearest town, Lyle. You will confess your crimes to whichever town speaker it is. You'll face justice at the hands of 10 towns.
So it looks like either way I'm dying. Well, I guess this is what I guess this is what Shira told me would happen.
So, what is the punishment for serial killing Callum? Oh,
gonna-
okay.
Maybe burnt alive. Depends. How lawful good are you?
How lawful good am I? That's a good question. I think
You would presume it would be like what you saw Dazan's
Saloon
simulacrum went
is.
through.
Saloon is
Yeah, I think Saloon is chaotic good.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Oops.
We will.
yeah.
You're too useful alive for now. What you say is true. You can help us wrest the City of the Moon from Shear's control and stop whatever it is she has planned. And I'll let you live until that is done.
If we need
After
to find
that,
the city,
no promises.
if we need to find the city of the moon, I might know who to ask. I'm not gonna like going there. I'm not gonna like dealing with it. I'll explain why later. But I might know who might be able. I might know who might be able to help us find it. But we are gonna need equipment to maybe go find
was
them or to
quick,
get out
Ellie.
there.
I'm assuming I'm in no position to make any suggestions now, right? So should I just keep quiet?
You can speak. Whether we listen to you is up to us.
Well, you're missing your memory still, right, Gray?
There's still a few cloudy parts, yes.
Well, instead of going on a wild goose chase for this Lythander cleric or priest, whoever he is, maybe the best way for you to get your memories back is to go back to the source where you lost. I have a good idea of where the Dark Duchess was, where it sank. If we go back to where it all began, maybe it will trigger the rest of your memories. I know that
Where?
Callum, you're gonna need to help me with this.
Oh no, I can't help what you've just got yourself in.
No,
So,
but
on
No,
the
like,
big
where
map,
the-
you see where it says the Sea of the Moving Ice?
Yep.
It is closer to the left side of it. So I'll say
So,
like
the opposite
quite
side
close
of
to
the
the
map.
far left. Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? Ba ba da ba. There-ish. Do you see
We know
that?
where the City of the Moon is supposed to be on the map, don't we?
No. You've
We
got
have
it's a
no idea.
general area this way.
Yeah, no, just the general area is what I meant. Like, for
Yeah,
some
you've got-
reason, I thought that
we know that there
was...
is a Nomad's got marked on his map that there is an entrance to the City of the Moon on the easterly border.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Okay.
so
that kind of area.
I'll point out what Callum just showed. Lyle will point that out.
Do we know where we
Somewhere
are
around
currently?
Nope. You got no clue where you are.
Somewhere around there is where it is. Also, I know that this isn't the the big priority, shall we say, but I do also know that there's quite a bit of treasure on the ship, and we are kind of broke at the moment. We're gonna need money if we're gonna,
If it hasn't
do
been
this
looted
thing.
already.
True, but it's worth checking out.
What did you... I mean, I know where Edita's body ended up. What... Do you know where... This feels so weird to say. Do you know where I am?
I honestly have no idea.
don't even know if it brought me back from my body or if it was just my spirits that they used, or I'd
It's
like to put my own body to rest if that is a thing that can happen.
Well, what you're asking is far above my understanding. So, well, not putting your own body to rest. The rest of it.
You knew when Perdita appeared, you knew what was happening, didn't you? Oh, I like that layout, Ellie.
Mm-hmm. New.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
maps.
Very nice.
I knew that it was. I knew it was possible that it was linked to what I did, and
Didn't
when
recognize
we
the scarf. Oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
pick the scarf up now as I say that.
I recognized the scarf because that was what I was being shown in my dreams. But when I blacked out and woke up, everything what I did became a blur. I didn't really
You would
remember
have. You would
faces
have.
or
You would have recognized Perdita from the crew, no? When you were
well,
on the
not
ship.
when I was on the ship, yes, but you saw the state of the body. It looked nothing like
Mm,
it.
at
The
least
only
they've been put to rest now.
the only the only way I knew that it was Perdita was there was this note that was flying around, and well, I think it was Shah's doing
I think I've
essentially.
still got the note.
You do.
But I had
What?
no idea that you were. Well, you don't want me to call you that, but you know
I
what I mean.
don't exactly look like I used to.
No, that's true.
I suppose the rest of you should call me by my actual name, Nova. You, Lyle, you can just call me Grey.
Fair enough. And I shouldn't have to say this again, but if Gray wants to kill me at some point, don't stop him.
At this point, can Nomad roll me a perception check?
I
No, it's
absolutely
the
can.
dragon he was on about.
Gonna go outside and see the dragon and be like, tits.
Back inside I go.
Okay.
And we're two party
Come back
members
inside
now.
the pies
Hey,
killing each other.
we're
Yeah.
friends with we're friends with a dragon. It might not be a bad dragon.
You said the words. We can't say
there's
that on
always a bad
Twitch.
dragon.
We are not
so
sponsored
I
by
got a
Bad
13.
Dragon.
Yeah, you can't say
Not
that. It'd be a
yet.
real
Because he
pain in
just
our
gave me
ass.
spit on my drink.
Oh, bloody hell, Carlo.
If Bad Dragon does want to
So, what did
sponsor
you
us,
get,
I'm not saying no.
Sorry, had a moment there.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
So, as you kind of sit there, I imagine you just look out to the wastelands or Arctic,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of squint your eyes for a moment, and you think you see in the distance an orc laying in the snow.
Oh no,
Um,
not a half orc.
You can't tell from here. It's very orcish.
Please not our orc.
I'm gonna. I think Nomad's just having a bit of a
Are you
crisis
saying
at
you
the
might
minute.
need a break?
No. I think he's having a bit of a crisis at the minute, so he's probably just going to walk towards it.
Okay.
Also, Callum, sorry, I have to ask this.
Mm.
Marion disappeared, didn't she?
No, she hasn't.
She's not?
Nope.
That's strange.
Well, we'll get back to that later. So, it's Nomad time now.
Cool.
So Nomad, you start walking towards it, and the closer you get, you start seeing like faded footprints on the floor. And you notice the footprints actually start like it goes into a run. And the closer you get, you kind of see, luckily, not enough. But it is a dead orc on the ground,
Is it?
and
Sorry, I was just gonna say, is it running away from the tower or towards the tower?
the footprints you saw are running away from the tower. Seems to be towards where this dead orc is.
Right. As I get closer, I'm just going to use my minor illusion to become a 5-foot snowdrift, and just try to be very careful as I approach it.
All right, you are a 5-foot snowdrift now.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
As you kind of get closer, you kind of see almost like it has like hide armor on. It looks like it's rather scorched,
Mhm.
and there seems to be 2 very large holes nearby where the corpse is. And the footprints you were following seems to have walked into the hole. Or ran into the hole.
Okay. Is it like is it like an actual is it just a hole in the snow, or is it like a?
It looks like a 7-foot hole.
Okay.
If you roll me like a survival check.
Oh, I am shit at those.
Oh,
But I got a
don't be like that.
15, so.
Oh, 15. No, this is definitely not a natural hole.
Mhm.
This looks like it was made by maybe some kind of creature.
I'm not liking this more and more. Okay, so this thing had holes in it. This orc had holes in its chest, and there's a hole out
So
here.
there's no holes in the orc's chest.
Oh, right.
There's
shit,
just
right.
2 rather large holes near this scene, 7 foot wide. The actual orc looks like he was slightly burnt.
Yeah, this is not good.
Oh no.
Oh, and there's quite a bit of blood. But it's not as easy to see. It's like just tiny surface level bits.
Is
Because
it-
obviously it's been snowing.
Is it
It's
like
a lot of snow.
red, or is it like black? Is it old? Is it new? Is it fresh?
It's not super fresh, but it's not super old. Probably less than a day.
I'm gonna start heading back towards the. Wait, how big are these footprints?
The footprints look like
Are they like
humanoid.
really deep? As if something very heavy stepped on it. Like
I don't actually know how heavy he is.
like an automaton.
Sort of. Somewhat light.
Oh. Can I just take a little peek inside these holes?
You can. Can you see in the dark?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
So roll me a perception check.
Okay. I mean, it's morning, so it could be worse.
This is
Okay,
true.
yeah. That's a 8 in total.
You can't really see very much down there. It looks like quite a steep incline hole, and you kind of see like now that you're getting a closer look, there's like these almost like slashes all across the hole, like something was digging. Looks like whatever it is, there's a lot of legs.
Right. Seeing that, I'm just going to gently turn back to the tower and calmly walk towards the tower.
Okay. So you walk back. You're back at the tower.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down and rejoin them. I've had a minute. I think I just need to.
Okay, let's take a break there.
Mhm.
Oof. Hey,
Okay.
you're back.
everybody. Hello there, 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 everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody.
We are back. So, Nomad, you go back downstairs with this new information.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that Gray's
Lyle's-
healing Lacey.
And
Let me
Lyle
roll
is
that for you.
handcuffed.
Going to be
You
slightly
don't
bit
question
puzzled.
where the manacles came from.
Yeah, where the manacles came from, I heard two loud bangs. Kind of expected Lyle to have been shot when I came back down, but alas, he's still alive.
Technically, no.
And his hair's
untrue.
changed colour.
That's 10 HP back for you there, Ellie.
Thank you.
Just gonna head on down.
Make up my
There's
way
a
downtown.
there's a dead orc outside.
Sorry, what?
Right.
Wait, where's Narf?
It's not now.
Oh, Sarfork.
Oh,
Okay, I'll go and check it out, see if I can find anything.
It's
And Larkin's gonna
got
walk
two
outside.
holes next to it. I think whatever did it might be subterranean, but it's crispy, so I don't know if it's. I don't know.
You should tread carefully if we venture outside.
Can
With all the
I
bugs we've seen in here, I don't think it's. It might just be one of them.
could I make a check to see if subterranean and crispy rings a bell?
You could roll me a nature check.
it's the dreaded underground
Hmm.
KFC.
Subterranean and crispy. That's what we live for.
I was going to say, it's like the KFC Subway.
7.
Fuck's sake.
7. You're going to need more information than subterranean crispy. If you're going to be honest, that sounds a little bit like a special deal at Brando's at one point.
That's stupid.
We're stupid.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go outside to see if I can find out anything.
Okay. Before we get to your bit, is anyone doing anything inside?
Have we explored everything inside now?
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna sit in my little warm chest and read some more of the book.
Okay. Rest of you?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good. Yep, good.
You two, Gray? Or Nova? Or Grover?
Oh, yeah.
Grover.
Grover.
Isn't that a Muppet?
No,
Yeah.
that is a Muppet.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
Pretty
Larkin,
sure he's
you
like
go.
purple as well.
Yeah, yes.
You get to the surface with Freya following. First thing you get straight away, because you're just an excellent tracker in this Arctic environment, the footprints you see from the spire that seems to go over to the direction of the dead orc, they're definitely Narfs.
Okay.
And the footprints do end at the hole. And it does look like he starts walking and then starts running.
Okay. Can I make a check to see if that's Narf's blood?
You know exactly what Narf's blood tastes like.
I don't know if you'd know what Narf's blood would look like compared to others. If you can explain how you would, I'd let you do a roll.
I mean, I imagine like.
Go for the scent.
Narf's, yeah, Narf's blood would sound like would smell like Narf.
Oh, I forgot you're a dog. Got it.
Sorry,
Okay.
the stupid pigeon confused me.
The fucking sound of it kills me. I'm sorry. I can hear Narf on the blood.
She's fucking singing a sea shanty loudly.
All right, roll me a survival check then.
That's a 20.
Looking at the bloods, thinking about how long you guys have been asleep and how old Narf's footprints are, you can deduce that this blood has been dried for too long, so they can't be Narf's.
Okay. So Narf's definitely gone down in this hole.
But you do presume, yes, his footprints end at the hole and his footprints are nowhere else.
Okay. I'm gonna make. I've got 60 feet worth of dark vision, and I'm going to make a perception check on the hole to see if I can.
Laughs in 300 foot.
Okay, roll me a
anything.
perception check.
How big's the hole?
But it's a 7-foot width,
Okay.
but you don't know how far down.
16.
16. So you're looking down. First thing that's rather interesting is this icy kind of soil. Has a somewhat nice glint to it from the actual sun above, almost like it was heated as it was going down.
Okay.
You can't see the bottom of this hole, but it is a rather sharp incline. You do get the thought to yourself that if you go down this hole and you're not prepared, you're not going to get back up very easily.
Okay.
But you can't see the bottom.
I'm going. Is there a stone or like something nearby?
You could pick up something that the orc had.
Actually, I'm gonna have a look for the orc. What does the orc have on him?
He has crispy hide armor.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be some javelins next to him, and a
Okay.
battle axe. Anything else you'd have to roll to look for.
How
I'm
many javelins?
gonna roll to have a look then.
Okay, roll me investigation.
I'll take a couple javelins.
11.
11. You find a coin purse.
Okay.
It seems to have 19 gold pieces inside.
Ooh, 19.
And you seem to find like a little medallion which shows like a skull with 3 arrows going through it.
Does that ring any bells for me?
Roll me a intelligence check or history.
Rings a bell to me.
But they're both exactly the same.
Beautiful.
How many arrows are there, Colin?
3.
Should have made
Okay.
Lyle like.
Would you
walk.
describe that as few or
As in, there's three arrows going into a skull.
okay, never mind, you don't get what I'm getting at. Doesn't matter.
Not a clue what you're talking about. Is it Star
Okay.
Wars? I bet it's Star Wars. You're always
Sure.
going about Star Wars.
Alright, so Larkin's gonna take all this.
Wait, what did you roll?
I rolled an 8, so I guess
Oh,
I don't
you-
know anything.
No clue.
I'm going to take pick up the javelins, pick up the axe, pick up the amulet. I'm going to get my torch, not light it, just like the wooden like stick torch thing, and then drop it. And then how long before I hear the sound of hitting bottom?
Well, you hear a lot of rattling as it kind of hits the incline and just hear it rolling, rolling. Takes a little while, then eventually stops.
Okay.
Seems quite a distance.
Okay, so it's like quite a bit deep.
Yeah.
Larkin's gonna go back and back to the group. Alright, so after a little bit of investigating, Narf's disappeared down a hole. There's a dead orc.
Arthur's gone.
Yeah, Narf's disappeared down a hole. It's definitely his
And we need to find him. There's no question.
He's the
about
only one
it.
that knows how to use the circle.
He can only use the circle.
He's our friend.
And also,
Um,
yes, he's our friend.
Oh, by the way, someone might want to take these, and I put down the axe, and I'm handing over the javelins to Lacey.
How many javelins?
There's 3.
3 javelins.
Oh, like the arrows in the skull.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this is. I found this on the dead orc. It's like some sort of weird amulet. It doesn't look. I don't recognize anything else on it.
Do I recognize the symbols?
Yeah, what's it look like?
A skull with 3 arrows in it.
Is there anything like this in the book?
Who's quite intelligent here? Who's got some decent intelligence?
North has.
None of us.
North has.
North does. Yeah, North
North
does.
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 Mechanically, I've got a +1.
Lyle has +1.
Minus
You're
1.
both more intelligent than Grey.
I'm here.
Okay, well, I'll say Lyle remembers Narf actually speaking about a group known as the Many Arrow Tribe.
The many arrows tribe rings a bell. Those are arrows going through those eyes, right, on the amulet?
I mean, it's been
For a skull,
in
but
general.
yes.
They're in Neverwinter.
They're going through like the top of the skull.
The hole he disappeared into, it looks like it's been burnt. It's definitely whatever it is. It definitely has some sort of something to do with heat, or maybe burns its way through the ground or something like that.
This might be a weird question to ask Larkin, but do you know how that orc died?
Do I know how the orc died?
That's so crazy.
Burning.
Burning as well. So definitely has some sort of firepower.
Burning. Did Narf ever use any fire spells?
I don't believe so.
He has never used a fire spell that you know of. Except for maybe Firebolt, but I don't actually know if that's true.
The hole is quite a bit. The hole is quite goes quite deep down, and I am not sure where it goes. So
Were there any footprints leading away from the holes?
no.
I've got a really stupid
You
idea.
didn't check, so you don't know.
So
What?
we should see if Narf maybe escaped before we venture into deep, dark, dangerous holes.
Come outside and have a look, then.
Sure thing. Walks outside with 300-foot
Yeah,
dark
no,
vision.
Lacey's gonna go as well.
Alright, who needs dark vision, seeing as it is dark? Wait, is it
If
dark?
you,
I'm assuming
It's
it's dark.
dim. Like there's clouds over, but it's the morning.
if you can boost my
Oh,
dark
hi, Dim. Didn't know you were in this
vision,
campaign.
Hi
if you
there.
can boost
Let
me
my
do-
dark vision, I may be able to make another check and be able to see more.
Would that work, Callum?
He can definitely see more, but he'll keep the check he had.
Hmm.
Nomad is
also,
king of fucked
I
up
feel like there's
eyes,
people
would
that
like
can't
some.
see at all.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd rather give it to people who really, really need it. So who doesn't have dark vision again? I've forgotten.
Lyle doesn't.
I don't.
And
Or nomads. Hey, look, free.
Yeah, I don't.
So Lyle, Nomad, and
Yeah,
Lacey.
doppelgangers don't get dark vision for some reason. Bit weird, huh?
I
did
can give it
anybody-
to 3 people, so perfect.
Well,
Did
hey,
anybody take the axe?
what is it? A hand axe?
It's a battle axe.
I'm not really sure I know how to use one. I can try.
I mean,
yeah, I'll-
Yeah,
I'll
you do the
give that
darky
to those
vision
three.
thing.
Yeah. So all 3 of those have got 300-foot dark vision again. Should be used to it by now.
Once again, you get a very interesting feeling. Your eyes dilate to a moon-like look.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to Larkin instead of Lyle. Sorry, Rob.
that's fine. You see, Lyle's gonna be towards the back anyway, with his hands obviously handcuffed behind his
Gray's turning around every now and then to keep an eye on him.
He's just got his head down. He's keeping quiet for now.
What's my new dark vision?
300 foot.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes.
That's level 1.
Yeah.
I see everything!
I'll
Well,
try
I
with
can't
the
go
axe.
see.
I'll try with the axe if that's okay, Larkin.
I mean, you can try with the axe. I was just asking if anybody took it, because if not, I was going to sell it. I mean, we're all a bit hard on gold at the moment.
Let me give it a go. If I don't get on with it, you could sell.
Okay. I'm willing to go down the hole. If you guys can hold on to the rope. If you hear screaming, pull as fast as you can.
Is this such a good idea? What, I mean,
I mean, it's kind of difficult for me to pull anything at the moment.
what's your plan, Larkin?
Go down the hole. If there's anything down there.
How are you gonna get down the hole?
You guys hold on to the rope. I go down the hole.
Counterpoint and better idea. And I just grab the rope, tie it to one of the javelins, and yeet it down the hole, holding the upper end.
You're going to throw a javelin down the hole with the rope.
Yes.
It's almost straight down. It's like a very sharp incline.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay, so Larkin's gonna go down, keeping an eye out for.
Okay, hold on. I think someone just threw a javelin down with rope attached to it.
Yeah, because it's a better idea rather than jumping down a hole.
So, how much rope do you have?
How much rope did Larkin have?
Can I
had
do
20
something before you throw it down?
Of course.
I'm going to cast light on the javelin before you throw it down the hole.
Good plan.
I had 25 feet of rope.
I have 50 feet, so let's just tie them together.
Okay.
Are we going?
Tie it together.
Are we going fishing for cave monsters?
We are.
As
Actually, I have 100 feet.
long as we're not going monstering for cave fishes.
I bought an extra rope at some point. I don't remember doing
You
that.
did. Do you remember when you was in the store buying questionable materials
Yes.
like crowbar and lockpicks?
And shovel.
Do I have rope? I do have rope.
That's when you got it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do
Okay,
that.
so you throw it down,
125
and do
feet
you
of
hold
rope.
the other end?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. So you said 200 and
125 feet of rope.
125. Okay. So you fling it down, just here. You see the light going down the hole. It's rather an interesting, like, little glow going down. And then you kind of feel the end of it on the rope as it's almost like hit the edge, somewhat hanging.
Hmm.
But the incline looks like it's a bit less steep.
Got it.
So it's turning, is what you're saying? Like the tunnel
Yes, it seems to be turning.
turns.
Alright. You got anything?
It wasn't an asteroid.
Not exactly.
Do I need to go down?
Larkin, I'm gonna ask you one thing. What? Why do you want to go down there so bad? It could mean certain death.
Narf's down there.
Narf is not going to
I'd-
be helped if you're dead.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you guys could pull me out fast enough.
Also, do we even know if he's down there for sure?
Yes, let's have a look around and see if there's any footprints leading away.
Are there any footprints leading away?
There is, but they are not Narf's footprints. You can tell they are seen to be a rather larger individual, probably another orc.
Does it
Whoever
look
it
like
is
that-
could have carried Narf. How deep
Does it-
are the footprints in the snow? Does it look like there's maybe additional weight that maybe they were carrying someone else?
I would say, so with Larkin's amazing ranger abilities,
Mm.
that the footprints of the orc running away seems to be about 3 hours ago, where
Mm.
Narf's looks like more of an hour-ish. So unless the orc ran back
In time.
and somehow went right over his footprints to pick up Narf, the timing's
Yeah.
off.
Okay.
So,
God, rangers are useful.
my guess is Laf went out here in the middle of the night, found the dead orc. Him being an orc himself, wanted to check it out. Started checking out these
Oh,
holes,
fuck, lucky.
Mhm.
and got taken by whatever killed this one and made the other one run off.
Hmm.
I could say you can also presume from the scene that whatever came out of the hole and went through the hole was also a lot later than Narf. Same kind of time
Later
as
than-
the orc.
Oh god.
Also earlier
So,
than
so
that.
earlier, sorry, that's what I meant.
Hmm.
Earlier than
So,
Narf.
so Larkin has gone down this hole. Not Larkin.
So-
You're still here.
So you can
Narf
literally
has gone down the
presume
hole.
Narf saw this orc, went over there, but didn't see the hole.
Oh. So there was a bit of a slapstick moment.
Yep.
Cool. Did we? I thought I heard a wee in the middle of the night.
What's that, Larkin? Not fell down a well?
Only took us
Lord.
22 sessions.
Callum,
Yes.
would Bird Freya have enough control to kind of swoop down into the holes and have a look?
The hole is 7 foot wide, so yes, Freya could go down there as a bird.
If Freya's okay with it, we could.
But can Freya see in the dark?
Let me check. Can Bird Freya see in the dark?
Bet you know who can. We'll just turn to Lyle.
Well, I guess it's a.
I don't
guess
think
it's
we
time
need to
to
be
check.
sending Lyle in just yet. There's other
I
ways
don't
we can
think
go
we
about
mean.
this.
I don't think we mean Lyle. I think we mean Marion.
I don't even
My
know.
mistake.
I don't even know if I can do my usual thing with her anymore, but I'll check. Lyle will communicate to Marion to go down the hole, and he's going to attempt to try and see through her eyes, but deep down he's thinking it's not going to work.
Okay. So you kind of go for what you usually do, shut your eyes. It's a little awkward because normally you're on Narf's shoulders when this occurs, so the radar's a bit off.
Yeah.
But it takes a little bit longer, but you do get to see through her eyes.
Okay.
For anyone who's wondering, by the way, the answer is yes. Bird Freya does have dark vision.
All right, so who's going down, Marion or Freya?
Well, Lyle's gonna send Marion down there.
I'll hold the rope.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Okay, so Marion the bat starts flying down. The hole keeps going down and down and down. It seems before it actually gets to an actual point which you would consider walkable, seems to be about 200 foot down.
Ooh, that's far.
Larkin, it's
Hmm?
it's at least 200 feet down. I wouldn't go down there.
Is it a complete vertical drop? I mean, because like there was a slight incline, like a slide.
It is not a complete vertical drop. It does get the incline does get lighter.
It does get lighter as you go down, but it's a very long way. Anyway, I'm still looking.
You're going to continue down. Can you roll me a perception check for Marion?
Yeah.
Marion's good at these, so
Normally, but now you've. Yep.
I like jinxing things.
8.
8? Okay. So you keep going quite a ways until eventually Marion sees like a whole entrance or exit, I should say, and it looks like there's a rather large area.
Well, there's a large. Sorry, go on.
Mhm. And in the large area, you can see like another 7-foot hole, and you think you see just a single Duragar with a plank of wood and a hammer, and seems to be some nails trying to cover up the hole.
Okay. Well,
Somebody trying to barricade.
well,
But
down.
no enough.
Well, down the bottom, there's another 7-foot hole, and there seems to be some sort of dwarf trying to cover it up with some planks of wood.
A Duragar.
Yeah, I know, but Lyle wouldn't know what Duragar is, would
A
you?
dwarf.
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
There's also 2 paths down there.
Wait, when
Lyle.
before you encountered Duragar?
Yeah, didn't you say you encountered Duragar?
Were they Duragar?
Yes.
Yeah, funnily enough, they do kind of remind me of the dwarfs I came across. Yeah.
Same sort of skin color as mine.
Yes.
I mean, you can't see it really in the darkness.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, it would still be the same color, I guess. Yeah, never mind.
Does anybody here speak Dwarvish?
No, that's why I couldn't communicate with the
I do.
Duragar to begin with.
Okay.
Why does that not surprise me, Nomad?
In any event, Larkin, I
Those
would
talk
not
very well.
recommend you going. In any event,
If they're
Larkin, would.
if they're a Duragar,
Sorry,
then
I'll
I
be quiet.
speak Undercommon. No, you can speak. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, Rob. Sorry. That wasn't.
All I was going to say to Larkin is that I wouldn't recommend you going down there on your own.
Why don't we just all go down there?
I mean,
Yeah.
what I'm planning on doing is we go down there one by one. I can try use this as he pulls out a web arrow, and perhaps I can try and restrain him using one of my new special arrows. And then
How do we know he's hostile?
Nomad can ask him some questions.
It might not be necessary.
Yeah, we don't know this person is going to attack us. 1 second. You say he's down the bottom of the hole, yes?
Mhm.
Yes.
Does anybody have any issue with me shouting to him?
No.
Lyle just shrugs.
Right, so I'll walk up to the edge of the hole
Mhm.
carefully, and I'll cup my hands around my mouth, and I will shout down the hole in Undercommon, greetings down there. Just those 3 words in like as loud a booming voice as I can manage.
Okay, let's see if he senses you. Oh. So, Lyle, I presume you're still looking through the eyes when he shouts it down.
Mm-hmm.
Marion can hear it, but you kind of just see the dwarf almost like it's grooving to music as it's hammering it in, not actually hearing it.
Oh no, he's got his AirPods in.
Gray, I think he's a bit distracted right now. He doesn't seem to
Right.
hear you.
Okay, I think I should go down first. He'll probably be less alarmed by somebody of his own
Out of character.
area of the world.
Out of character. You know the drow enslaved the Durgars, right?
Oh, did I drop out or did Ellie cut out? Gray does not know this because he is not
Okay.
naturally a drow.
Okay.
Um,
And he's also half drow.
Also, I didn't know this,
I
but now I do.
Oh no.
I hate to mention this, but if we're gonna go down the hole, I kind of need my arms.
No, I think you'll be okay. Where is Lyle currently?
Lyle is near the back of the group.
All right, come over here then, and I'll undo your manacles.
You can put them straight back on afterwards. Don't worry, I'm not gonna resist.
That's fine.
Lyle,
So you coming over to where I am?
yeah.
Oh no, they're taking the power inhibitors off.
As Lyle gets close to me at the edge of the hole, I push him down the hole
Seriously?
with the manacles on,
All right.
and then I jump in after him.
And then I'll jump in next.
Use him as a surfboard.
I'm not jumping onto him. I'm just letting him go first.
Lyle's that's Lyle murdered.
Well, I guess we're all going then. And Lacey grabs a paintbrush
It's
and runs
every
down.
bump on the way down.
All right, so as you all start going down the hole, Lyle, you first, probably the less controlled here.
Yes.
You could start feeling the speed going up. It's almost like as this heat across the soil is like made it almost like a slide. If you're just
Lyle just thinks to himself, well, I guess it was coming.
oh, and I don't know if I'd nomad jump down. So just remember.
If everyone else is going, then I'd most certainly not be up here alone. I would like to go and support everyone.
Would you, once you get down to the bit, Lyle, which is more of a standing position, do you want to? Well, actually, no. I guess you can't. You're kind of handcuffed.
No,
so you
I
keep going.
can't.
As I get to the area where Lyle is, I will lift him into a standing position.
Well, you've got to stop yourself first.
Oh, okay. Bye, Lyle. Bye, Lyle.
So everyone going down, either athletics or acrobatics. If the person behind you fails, you may be in trouble.
You just hear Lyle go down the hole and just a toilet flushing noise.
Why did we let the heaviest person go second to last?
Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever you'd like to pick.
Lacey's super lightweight.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
It was a 10.
Oh, okay. So if you did want to stop Grey, you could. Not stop Grey. Stop. You could.
My athletics,
Oh,
my athletics, believe it or not, is better than my acrobatics because I'm proficient with it.
Ah, you're not able to though because you're handcuffed.
Oh,
yeah. I'll. Is there anything at the end other than this barricade that the Duragar's putting up?
He's not doing a barricade of the hole that you're about to slide through. It's the extra entrance. I'll show you in the map in a minute.
Please tell me it's not on the floor that we're about to slide onto, Callum.
It might be.
What was the DC
I
for the
was not
athletics check?
informed of this.
I'm gonna put a map up, Ellie. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Wunderbar.
Wow.
Wow.
What's that?
Oh, wow.
Wow, look at this amazing map that we're about to get. This amazing map screen on Twitch. Wow.
Oh,
This week's
right.
map sponsored by.
right. I was gonna
Oh,
say, don't be
that's why we've got this.
You don't have to be sarcastic about
No,
it.
I love
Jesus.
maps.
It's
I
still
can't see
loading,
it
by the way.
anyway.
It's still loading, by the way, Callum, so you might have to leave and rejoin.
Oh,
So,
hey.
Now,
I
There you
wasn't.
go.
I wasn't envisioning Lyle dying by being.
Oh, that's why you had all the headshots in the streaming. Do not look at this chat.
Hmm.
Yes.
I was very
I
puzzled by
think
that as well.
Larkin needs his border, I think.
Why doesn't Larkin
Oh,
have
what?
his border? God damn it!
It's because he's a border collie.
all right. So,
Ah.
Uh,
okay. So Bump, 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 bump. The ending hole is 5 foot down into the main room. That's Marion, Lyle. As you can see, Gray's getting even smaller face by the day. Larkin, Freya, I'd imagine, jump right after Larkin.
Kirby's also
Yo.
here.
Wait, was it Lyle? Was it Lacey or Larkin first?
It was Larkin first.
Larkin first. Lacey and Nomad.
Hello.
How tall is
So,
the...
Gray, you got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Did you want to stop Lyle?
As I sort of catch up to Lyle, I'll sort of grab him, and as I'm like controlled falling, I'll just like put him on my lap as I'm falling, and then as we fall off the edge, I'll put him down on the ground
Okay, well, let's see how the rest did. Larkin, what'd you get?
and move to the left. I'm
I
moving
got
to the
a-
left out the way.
I got a 14, and
14?
would Freya have to make one considering she has a climbing speed and she can kind of use that to stop herself?
Not on this slippery surface,
Okay.
but I will give Freya advantage for a climbing speed.
Okay.
Who disappeared and who came back?
That's
Yar be dead.
Beast of the Land. That's a +2 to Dex. Okay. D&D Beyond is still having trouble loading it, so I had to go back into another chat and have a look at it.
Okay. Just tell me what the roll is. I've still got 2 other people to get to.
20 +2. That's a 6.
A 6.
Actually,
Okay, so
no, I need to roll again. Advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry!
Just roll correctly.
just get used to
19! Yay!
19. All right, so you're both fine. What
Very
did Lacey
loud,
get?
Jacob.
Lacey got a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
And Nomad, what did you get?
I got an 11. What am I plussing to? Sorry.
Either acrobatics or athletics, but 10 is what you needed.
Oh, thank God.
Well, I'm going to take the +2 rather than the -1.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
What's going on?
I am weak boy.
So Lyle on Gray. Gray, which side do you go to?
Left.
Hold on.
Left.
Got a slight issue with
Ah,
the
no,
map.
Lyle's face. Can we change your colour, Lyle, if you're no longer black? Marion's over here.
We've got frozen feet pics on the stream.
Yeah,
there
I
he
know.
goes.
I'm fixing it. Hold on. It's
I
just-
mean, Lyle's hair color
Rude.
might have changed. Lyle's hair color might have changed, but he's still a dark, depressive boy.
How
so-
dare you sell my feet pics like that? All right, Larkin, you going? Where are you moving when you land on there? Are you going to let everyone fall on you?
I'm moving to one of the sides, and I'm going to try and find somewhere for me and Freya to stealth.
What's going on here?
There is no one here to stealth.
Okay, I'm going to move.
And
to
he's
both.
noticed everyone as they've jumped through. So as everyone goes, and they all go, as soon as you land, Gray, with Lyle on your lap, you think, I need to move. As you move to the left, Larkin
Yeah.
lands with Freya, and they goes, I need to move, moves to the right. Lacey goes in, and then Nomad lands just behind her. Them not having a chance to move out of the way. Nomad, you're kind of on Lacey's shoulders.
Okay.
How
You
tall?
get
is
off.
it?
I'll piggyback. I'll immediately like raise my hands to the dwarf in like a sort of we're not armed, we're not going to hurt you kind of gesture.
You kind of see like the dwarf, eyes wide open, hammer in hand and nails in the other, just looking at all of you. Also, Lyle, you can't see.
Yep, I know.
Going to say in undercommon to the dwarf. Hello, we're here from the surface.
I can tell that.
Do you know what made these holes? We've got a friend that's maybe down here.
It's you kind of see him like drop his hammer and then go for his actual weapon hammer and then continue speaking.
That's fair. We're just, I'm sorry to intrude,
Even
by the way.
takes a few steps back. It was we believe it's probably a Remoraz, if you've heard of them.
Lewis has. Gray probably has not, as he
Elliot.
doesn't remember
Elliot.
much.
Larkin would
also.
remember Remoraz as a thing from here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm fixing the hole. That's my job.
Did you want a hand with that?
I would prefer to know why you are down here.
As I said, we think one of our friends maybe fell down the hole. We're just here to try and find them.
Did not see any friends.
So
You can go
half
now.
orc? See a half? I think we may
I
have
would know
trouble
if
getting
I've
back
seen a
up the
half-orc.
hole. Sorry, I think we're kind of stuck here now.
Right.
Is there another exit?
You kind of see him like stop there for like really start thinking.
I promise you we're not here to harm you. Can I like roll persuasion on that or something?
You can roll persuasion.
Can I look for nav tracks?
You would. You can roll me a survival check.
That's
Although,
a
as you are no
12
longer in
on
the Arctic,
persuasion.
it would not be with advantage or whatever bonuses you get.
Mm-hmm.
Aha,
What did
this
you
is
get,
how you count
Gray?
them.
12 on persuasion.
12. He
Mm.
kind of like starts to calm down a bit. He actually puts his hammer back to his side, but he doesn't get closer.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
I guess you probably just fell down a hole by accident. That's fair.
Well, we fell down it on purpose, but our friend possibly fell down it by accident. There was a dead orc on the surface near the other end of the hole. That wasn't anyone you knew, was it?
No. I don't know any orcs. I did have to clean up some blood though, which I believe probably was from an orc.
Yeah, there was some blood. Was it going into the hole at the top?
There was a few blood stains at the top. Yes, it looked like it was being scraped down as it dug down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Smeared down the tunnel.
Right,
Yeah.
is
That's a 17.
whatever
by the way,
made this
Callum.
likely to come back?
Okay. Not realistically. It's probably going to continue on its journey to its lair to eat. Personally,
Right.
I'm going to cover up this hole so that nobody steps back into it. That is,
When you say it's going to eat, did it have something as it came through? Did you see it?
I wasn't here at the time when my allies were doing a little bit of mining, but
Right. Where are they? Did they see anything? Could we question them maybe?
I would prefer you not meet the rest of them. I would prefer just to get you out of here as soon as possible.
Right. We're sorry, but we're not leaving without our friend, and we're pretty sure he's down there. Do you think the Remoras maybe had him?
Can I detect thoughts on him?
If you wish.
Yeah.
Oh, and Larkin, you sense that there's footprints going that way.
No footprints.
Nah, footprints.
I'm going to tap. I'm going to tap Lacey on the shoulder and kind of like click to get Gray's attention, and then point to the footprints.
Okay. So, Lacey, you just did detect thoughts. Did you want to inner thoughts or just the surface?
Surface, please.
Surface. He seems to be thinking to himself, I cannot lead them to the rest. This would be bad. No, cannot lead them.
Can I probe
Don't know.
deeper?
I can do a wisdom save, although I think he's got advantage on it.
Okay.
I'll see these footprints.
Give me that whiz save.
And I'll...
Oh, that is a 17.
Yeah, that does it. The save's
Oh, by
10.
the way, Larkin, first, you start hearing footsteps.
From where the footprints are?
Not that way, from this way.
Okay. I'm going to kind of whisper that to the rest of the group.
I'm going to point the footprints out to the dwarf. I'm going to be like, it seems like our friend went that way. Do you have any problem with us going down there?
You kind of see him like start
Is that
stepping
the way?
back and forth.
Is that the
Lacey,
way
you
out?
kind of hear in your head.
The right way?
He's like, I can't let them go that way. They might find. No.
What are
they might-
you?
We should go
What
that
are
way.
you? What are you exactly hiding? You seem rather nervous.
Does he know
I should probably say this bit here looks like a charlatan mine. Like the ore.
Oh.
Ooh, that's big.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the ore that
Like the ore that
Lyle had?
I feel like we
Yes.
just stumbled into a crack then.
Basically did.
Now, Gray,
got
you
the
also hear
dwarf.
the footprints. Not the footprints, I guess the footsteps coming this way.
Right, from
Just
the
start to
other
get louder.
exit, yeah?
How many sets can we hear?
Roll me a perception check.
Are you going to answer me, Durgar? You rather nervous.
18.
Oh, you sense 8 sets.
There's quite a
2
lot
of them seem to be on 4 legs.
Okay. They're riding something, and there's about like 8 sets of legs. So not really that good at maths, but there's something's definitely coming, and it might not be good.
Right,
Should try and get moving.
you kind of like it gets louder and louder as the dwarf kind of looks over and goes, in dwarvish, he shouts out, "Allies, we've got enemies! They've intruded us!"
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I would like to shout back in exactly the same voice. False alarm! And,
I'm going to cast jump over to him,
Right.
and quickly,
Okay.
one arm around his chest, the other arm over his mouth.
So you're going to try and grapple him.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast darkness on the entrance to the room that the footsteps are coming from.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to look at the rest of the group, point to the other exit, and start running towards it.
Okay, so do the grapple check for Larkin. How big's the circle for darkness?
Oh, I'll have a look. I'm
Massive,
pretty sure it's like a
huge.
15-foot radius. Yeah, 15-foot radius sphere.
Where's the point? Like there?
A little bit closer to us.
Like there?
One more. There, that'll do.
Okay, cool. Why am I using the camera? I can look at it. Blur.
Yep.
Alright, so did you do your grapple check, Larkin?
Yeah, that's a natural one.
Oh wow. So you go for it as he trying to like steps back. He said, and you kind of hear an undercommon again. You've got no chance now. My allies will be here and kill you all.
All right.
And then you kind of hear like a growling sound, and his voice kind of drops. He's like, I am your allies. I will gladly help you out, get out of here, and find your friends.
Right, well, if you're coming, come this way. And I say an undercommon as we're running towards the other exit.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to transform, because I haven't done this in a while.
God, should I be evil? No, Grey will probably lead him away from the hole.
This is a 2-minute transformation sequence for Larkin also.
Yeah, so you see like a snout, you see like the beginnings of a snout start to form, fangs, hair starts to grow, and he's going to try and make a perception check to see if he can find out what kind of creature is growling.
Well, you can't see, so I guess you can do a perception check. Go ahead. While you're doing that, I'm going to draw a new map.
That's a 27.
27.
Are we about to fight the rubber duck of doom?
Maybe. It might be. You not sure what the creature is? You think it's a dragon growling.
Uh-oh.
What?
Does this dragon sound familiar?
No.
It's Ravelin just come to see where we went.
Yeah, he's come to find us.
And the other smaller growls, you're not sure what they are because you've never seen them before.
Larkin's gonna start he's gonna walk really quickly and be like dragon as he walks past the group and goes down the hallway.
Okay, bye, Larkin.
Dragging Lyle along by his feet.
No, it's in dragon, big scaly thing with wings that can breathe fire and do a lot of damage now.
Yeah.
Let's fuck off quickly.
Well, this is a good time for me to lose my powers. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Lyle and lift him and run with him.
Freya's going to pick up Lyle, kind of go underneath Lyle's legs,
What?
put Lyle on her back, and then run.
Okay.
Okay.
that can happen instead.
Because
Jacob, you should really listen to what
Halfling is-
other people are saying as well, you know?
I know, but that provides like grey free hands.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Makes sense.
Mm.
Well, I suppose he is Greyhound.
Okay, so
Mm.
have a little think about who's running first, who's up front.
Suppose Larkin, then Freya, then probably Grey, because he started running first.
And I'm assuming
And then,
Lyle. I'm assuming
and
Lyle's.
then Lyle's on Freya.
Yeah, Lyle's on Freya, so
Mm.
Lyle will be behind Larkin. I'm assuming.
I don't
Yes.
mind going at the back.
So, like Larkin, then Freya and Lyle, then Grey, and then Lacey and Nomad.
It's taking up the rear. Let's go.
I'll go at the back. I'm fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool.
I
Let's
see.
Okay,
go
I
run
don't
in
know why
order.
I asked that when I wasn't concentrating. So
Protect
here's the
the
map again.
squishy.
Can you guys see it?
Do you want me to go over it again?
Can you see it?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
no?
Yep.
Yes, we
Cool.
can see it.
Oh,
I
that's
can
not
see
the
the old map.
The old map.
Hang on. Yeah, let me drop out and come in again, then I'll probably be able to see it.
Wow.
Rude.
Mm,
There we go. I can see it now.
you can see it.
Yes. Pitt. Is his name Brad?
Yep. All right. Who was up front?
Larkin.
Larkin and Freya with Lyle.
Yeah.
So should we put you there? We'll say Lyle is like that. We'll say Marion's quite close to you as well.
Yeah.
Well, then
Behind?
the dwarf is wherever.
Dwarf is wherever. Okay, so we'll just put Dwarf there. But Dwarf is slow, so he'll be near the back.
Yeah, I'll be directly behind Larkin.
Okay.
So that's a gigantic pit in front of us, yeah?
Hold on, I'll describe it in a minute. Lacey Nomad.
Lacey at the back, Nomad in front.
Yeah, I'd like to be a bit closer.
So, right there?
Dankeschön.
Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So as you're running through these halls and you kind of start hearing the footsteps get a bit faster, the dwarf trying to like, don't let me stay behind. You kind of reach this area that looked like it was a wooden bridge, but it is collapsed.
Oh, so the whole thing is a pit.
Yep.
Right.
So from this line, it's a pit.
How deep is the pit?
100 foot.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Cool. I feel
And
like we've done this
You
before.
can read. So we've got one that can read Dwarvish and one that can read Undercommon, and it's like a sign here. Unfortunately, Narf can't read either.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
gonna.
so Nar's
I'll
fallen
go
down the
have a
pit.
Probably.
Not necessarily, because you
Well,
can
we'll
see
see
at
what
the
the
end.
sign
It looks
says.
like somebody grabbed onto the end here and climbed up.
I'm going
so
to.
Narf broke the bridge. Right, got it.
So
How far
basically,
across is the bridge?
no, we're not doing your thing. 1 second. So the actual sign essentially says, "Be careful crossing the bridge. Can snap at any moment." Actually, can he read either? Well, either way, he went across.
Callum, is the bridge too big to cast mending on?
Well, if you can pick up this part of the bridge and actually get the other part up and mend it there, then you could do it.
Okay.
But you do have to actually, pick up this side and that side and somehow get it in the middle.
Mm,
Whilst we've got a dragon chasing us.
potentially.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to give you all one turn to maneuver yourselves. What was you saying, Jacob?
How far across? From one edge to the other, how far across is it?
55.
Damn it.
Shit.
Shit.
This ain't good.
We're in Shitsville.
What we doing, guys?
Hmm.
I
can
can't
take
believe
like
it's enough.
dwarf.
I can't believe
Dwarf.
it's tiny hut. We all sitting there.
Dwarf is going to rush over here.
I'm gonna follow
Okay, I'm
the
going to
dwarf.
follow the dwarf.
Yeah, follow the dwarf.
Hang on, we should split up to either side so we can ambush whatever's coming.
It's a good plan.
Um.
I like that one.
So maybe like split the fighters and the casters. So maybe like me, Lacey, dwarf, and Nomad, Larkin, Lyle.
Larkin's definitely more of a fighter than a wizard.
Hmm.
Yeah, Nomad's the wizard in
No.
that group.
Oh, okay, I see. Right, okay, you're going half.
So like what?
Half
So
and
like
half,
one of
right.
each.
You can, like, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't have all the casters in one area in case they go straight for the casters.
Kingsmill
and then
best
we're
of both.
fucked.
Kingsmill best of both. I get it. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good.
Okay. So, how far across are we going?
Oh no, no,
Really?
no! I don't want to be that far. I want to be like.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going to ask. Just let me move them.
Is there
So I know.
nothing like in the
Maybe,
center of
like-
this room where there's no way across? The bridge has been cut.
The bridge is gone. There's no way across it, other than potentially climbing down or being the best jumper in the world.
Even Shadow couldn't jump that far.
It's just too long for me to reach.
There's no way to get across there, though.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
so-
just
yes.
out of. Oh, sorry. Just
Mhm,
out
go
of
ahead.
I want to stand behind people,
Mhm.
and out of safety, I'm going to stand against the wall and minor illusion myself as a bit of the wall, so I'm not immediately visible.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to just. Right, so this three first, where are you going to move to? Then I'm going to move those three, and then we're
Probably
going to go
about
from
25 foot back, so like in front of the dwarf. So
there.
like, one more back, yeah, there.
There?
Please. Yeah,
Lacey?
that'll do.
3 in front of Grey.
So here?
Yeah.
Right, this side. Nomad
Nomad.
first. Where do you want to be?
I'd like to go in the far left corner, please.
Far left corner.
I'm just gonna stage whisper, just like hug the wall.
Larkin's going to mirror Lacey.
Okay, so there.
Yeah.
Aha.
I'm really
Lyle,
hoping
you
that they're
can't really
running
see where
so
you're going,
fast.
but where would you want to be?
Lyle will be in the middle of those two.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there-ish.
Somewhere there, yeah.
Should we say Marion's just behind you?
Aaron's just behind you there.
Okay, so everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, this is my job.
Come on!
Alright.
Thanks for
Not bad.
thanks for not giving me the dark vision.
I'm going to quickly rush to the toilet. I'll be right
Don't
back.
even have
Okay.
spells.
I
Alright,
will
okay.
refill my water.
Also gonna just quickly name the toilet back answer.
It's literally just beyond my jumping range.
Okay, so with advantage and also with having a D8 to add to my initiative, guess what I got?
What?
Only a 16.
Bloody hell. I mean,
Yeah, I
even
rolled pretty
with-
shit.
Even with like the best stats in the world, you're like there's
Yeah,
always a bit where you roll
it's
shit.
always the rolls that do it.
By the way, with my advantage, with my expertise in perception and survival, I haven't been rolling above a 10.
Sounds about right.
I've not like
Wait, how do you have expertise?
that's why I took a level in Rogue.
Oh, fair enough. Cool. I forgot you did that.
Hmm. So
So what are you now? 4 ranger, 1 rogue?
Yeah. So I've like sneak attack, which helps me with my bow and stuff like that. I can flank with Freya. I've got Hunter's
Nice.
Mark and like expertise in perception and survival.
Hmm.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just saw the time and I thought I cannot last that long.
Hmm.
So
Do you want
I'll
to
move that there.
stop here and we'll start next session, or?
No. We can do this. This was
Um,
literally just me going, I need to.
Oh,
go
as in you can't last that. Oh, right. I thought you meant you can't last that long awake.
I'm back, baby.
No. I can be awake for much longer.
Cool.
Callum can usually be awake to around about 2:30 a.m.
Oh my god. I just filled up my water and left it downstairs. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Well, excellent.
Huh, I've not left enough room on this
Oh,
side for
I
this.
have a
but oh well.
great idea.
Mm.
I'll tell when we've got the map back up. I'll let you know.
Okay, let's go. Initiatives for people who are here.
20.
18
Cool. What's your dex again, Nomad?
plus 2. I got 16
Plus
plus
2.
2.
Got it.
Okay.
16 for me.
All right.
16 for you.
Let's kick some Remoraz.
What did you get,
I don't know
Eddie?
if it is or a
16.
Morris.
16. Who wants to go first, Gray or? Lacey?
I've got something I want to do. So do you mind if I go first?
I've also got something I want to do.
Let's rock paper scissors for it.
How are we going to do that over Discord?
I don't know. We'll both message
Alright.
Callum with what we've got.
Callum goes 1, 2,
Fine.
3, and then in general chat you type what your role
No,
is.
no, we'll just message Callum and then he can tell us who wins because neither of us knows what we sent.
Okay. Okay.
Whilst they do that, Lyle got a 14. Oh, I need to roll for Marion.
Okay. Grey one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going first.
What did Freya get? What did Lyle get? What did Marion get?
Lyle got 14.
Okay.
Marion got a natural 20, so that's 23.
Gosh.
Wow.
6.
Marion's first. 6. Marion. All right. So we got Marion, Larkin, Nomads, Ray, Lacey, Lyle, Freya. Missed anyone?
Nope.
I feel like. Oh, Narf's not here, so I haven't missed anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so map back up.
Yep.
Hooray! Can it be
Nice.
seen?
It can.
Yeah.
Hooray! Can you see my reflection? Oh, the mysterious DM. Okay. Oh, look at all these colours.
Oh dear.
So, as the initiative goes around, you can just see it around the corner. I'll describe them. Yeah, I'll describe them now. The first one seemed to be this rather dark grey looking individuals with basically no hair on their head, but very long, almost dirty, oily hair just on the sides. So bald head, sides of the hair.
Mhm.
Their eyes look like
The
they're
monk
basically
style.
closed.
Mm.
Like they could try to open them, but they look like they're closer to just being stuck closed. They have like these bone clubs with all the spikes coming out of it, and they look like that.
Oh,
Oh no.
those are big trolls.
They're known as Grimlocks.
Yeah.
They are.
And the
some
other
sexy
things that
boys.
you heard the draconic sounds from is this four-legged creature. Looks a lot like a lizard. It's a guard drake.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So-
cool.
What
these
number's the
things-
guard
Fuck.
drake?
Yeah, I know those.
The guard drakes are the 1 and 2 of white. Are they white guard drakes?
Okay.
I think we had some of those in my game, didn't we? In the Cobalt Cave.
Looking forward to fighting the Remoras.
I'm
not sure
sure
this is
we'll
a
get. I'm
better.
sure we'll get to.
I
I'm
can
sure
add it
we'll
if you
get
want,
to,
Lacey.
Ellie.
Not now.
Not right
Later
now.
on.
Maybe later.
No. I understand your disappointment. I can add it if you like. Let me add. Hold on. Let me just cut out.
Oh no, he's 100 foot down.
The world's worst version of Centipede.
Yeah, so I'm not doing that now. So up first is Marion.
Okay.
Scared face.
So, if Marion's to move 40 feet, where would she get to?
10, 20, 30. There.
There. Oh, okay.
Right in front of the Grim. So the Grimlocks are orange and the red, and the Drakes are the whites.
Okay. If she was to move 35 feet, would she see the one that is right in front of?
Yes, if she got there, she could see this one.
Okay, Lyle doesn't know the extent to which he's lost his powers yet. So he's going to look through Marion's eyes and say to her, "I don't know what I've lost, so just try and help the melee fighters, okay?" So so Marion will instruct Marion to move forward, and she's going to take the help action.
Okay. I presume the help action to this guy here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your turn. As you kind of see Marion, or most of you see Marion fly through, flapping at this creature. The creature just swinging its club around at it. As we move over
Is Marion not invisible then, or?
to yes, but these things can see it.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So, Larkin.
Alright, so does Larkin's going to move to his right. So he sees the dude coming through the tunnel. And he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. So,
Uh,
number 1 has a little H.
He's going to draw his longbow, pull out an explosive arrow. And
Okay.
Oh, no.
and he's going to fire it at number 1.
Alrighty then. Roll with
Uh,
advantage.
And because I got
Rip
advantage,
Marion, by the way.
because I get advantage, I also get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Marion's gonna get sacrificed here.
To be fair, if she's invisible, Larkin can't see her, so. Roll attack.
I
longbow,
worry
longbow,
we might be
longbow.
going a little bit too hard on Rob this game.
That's a 27.
Yeah, that hits. Only just.
So the arrow, its base damage, it's 8. Hunter's Mark on top of that is another 1.
Mm-hmm. So up to 9.
Sneak attack is D6, isn't it?
Yep.
The level 1.
Level 1 rogue, D6.
That's 5.
Mm-hmm. So we're up to 14.
Let me see trick arrows, and it is 2d6 for the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure the radius because you didn't tell me the radius.
There is no radius. It's a 1 target.
Oh, thank God.
20.
Oh. I thought it was like a fireball.
No, it's not a fireball.
Oh.
It's literally just a explosion of flames on one individual.
Thank
Oh,
God.
thank God.
I thought Marion. I mean,
That's an 8.
don't take it on Marion. It's not her
8.
fault.
Yes.
That puts it up
So
to...
overall, we got 21.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
All right, so you was 10 over his health. As you fire off the arrow, as it hits, you kind of hear a little tss as the flint portion of it sets off the, I guess, the little string attached to the pouch. As you kind of see the creature just trying to pull the arrow out of his stomach, it just goes,
An enemy has been slain.
as this dude is gone.
A summoner has disconnected.
Overkill! That was overkill, almost double his health.
No. We might stand a chance.
As soon as you do that, you just hear all the rest of them go,
They go, what? Do it again?
and they
Sorry.
go, ah!
There we go.
Revenge! You hear an undercommon.
They said revenge.
Oh!
Those bastards.
Wait, doesn't Lacey also hear that?
Oh, wait, do I speak Undercommon? I don't think so. Yes, I do. Never mind, I can speak Undercommon. I
Oh.
forgot.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This whole time we've been under
You
the
know
ground.
someone who can't speak Undercommon? That would be Nomad. Wait, can he speak Undercommon? I
there.
don't think so.
No.
Probably.
We didn't know what language
No,
the
unfortunately.
doppelganger spoke, so we are just like...
So
fuck it,
currently,
Undercommon.
you look a bit like the wall.
I do indeed. Thank you.
You can't really see them around the corner, unfortunately.
Great Pink Floyd album.
Oh shit, what happened to Lars' face?
I like
There we
how Nomad embodies fear a lot more than Lyle does. Immediately goes and turns into the wall.
It's almost as if I'm playing a young person.
Young man.
Harry Potter was young.
True. Harry Potter didn't watch all of his friends get turned into an animated flesh golem.
I would have made
Point
such a better
taken.
book.
What we doing, Nomad?
Bruh. Fuck's sake. I'm not an AoE person.
You can
I'm a
just,
support.
You can just
Hold your
pass.
action then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold my action to if I see like a big group of them all clumped together, I'm gonna try and cast slow in the center of them.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's cool.
sounds like a plan. Well, you might get your chance to do that right now, as it's the Grimlock's turn. So you kind of see this bunch rush in. So he gets there.
Bring it on, bud.
God damn it! I can't do my thing now.
10.
I'm not sure if I
Those
should do my thing
bastards.
anymore.
He gets there.
Yeah,
I was going to cast Moonbeam on the entrance.
I'm
So
not
we'd
sure
all
if they're
had to run
interested in
through
you
it.
guys.
Gets there. 20. Yeah, we'll say that one gets there.
Not bothered.
He gets
What is 6?
just there. So 6 is also the Grimlocks, but I ran out of orange.
Oh, okay.
It turns out I don't have enough of each color.
Makes sense.
All right, so where was the slow put on?
So I can around up to 60 creatures, up to 6 creatures. I can choose within 40-foot cube.
Okay.
So I guess it will be. Doesn't really matter where I put it because I'll hit all of them.
You hit all of them. So wait.
Yeah, I
40
just
foot.
can't
Yeah,
see. Oh wait, I wouldn't even need to
it doesn't
necessarily
affect-
see them.
Doesn't affect
You can see,
friendlies,
you
does
got
it?
300-foot golf.
No, no, you can
No,
choose.
but I don't need to see them for the spell. So technically,
Oh,
I could
okay.
hit all 5 of the Grimlocks and then one of the Guard Drakes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit all them bitches.
Okay.
So
I'm just
Nomad's
going to do a group roll for them.
dip his thumb into his little pouch of supplies and take out a little drop of molasses and rub it across his forearm.
Tasty.
And as he holds out his arm, now you can see why the glasses glow, because his eyes ignite and light up like a spiraling galaxy as he casts slow.
Ooh. And what do I need to roll?
A wisdom saving throw on all of them, please.
Wisdom saving throw. God, do I do? Rapid fire, Callum. Right. Number 2, because number 1's dead. That's a fail. Number 3, that's a success. Number 4, that's a fail. Number 5, that's a fail. Number 6, that's a fail. So only number 3 succeeded. I'll put a little tick next
What
to him.
about the
And the Guard
Oh, yeah,
Drake.
true.
Guard Drake. What's the DC again?
15.
15. Nope, that's a fail.
Good.
So
Only number
only
Great cast over.
only number 3 succeeded.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's bog.
So all of them get a -2 to their AC and dexterity saving throws. They can't
Mhm.
use reactions on its turn. You can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
And I think their speed is slowed, isn't it, as well? Oh, and it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay, fair. So, Larkin, as you see these creatures run through, you prepare to guard yourself, and you think, why hasn't the impact happened? As you open your eyes and they're slowly running towards you. Except for this one, who jumps in. He's going to get I believe, does a 16 hit you?
Jacob.
Oh, we've lost to Jacob.
I think his AC's 15.
Yeah, 16 hits me.
Cool. So you take maths. You take 9 points of damage as this club just smashes onto you.
Okay, cool.
And as it hits you, you prepare yourself as the slow one slowly swings. But you kind of just step back a bit as it goes, misses you. It's like,
Lucky, well, I'm still transformed, aren't I?
It's
It
a
lasts for
minute, correct?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay, so that's my temporary HP gone.
And Lacey, the exact same thing happens to you as he like swings.
Mm-hmm.
You just casually step back. As he's literally, you just see his eyes go up. He's like, wait, what? In Undercommon. That's their go. Great.
Okay. So Lacey is transformed, Larkin is transformed,
hasn't
and Marion
transformed
is
yet.
transformed.
Well,
No, but
technically,
you're
yes.
not. You're not in doppelganger form.
No,
is
not
what
yet.
I'm saying.
Not at the
You're not
moment.
in your true form.
Not at the moment.
So the 2 areas, I could cast Moonbeam. have shapeshifters around them.
But it's also a 5-foot radius.
It's
And
only a
Yeah,
five
yeah.
foot.
So I wouldn't hit them. I'm going to cast it in the middle of the 3 to the north, 2,
These
3, and
ones?
5.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, in the middle of them.
So yeah.
Yes, so I will cast that, and then I believe the damage isn't until the start of
I
their
thought
turn.
you were going to do
so-
it near my
Yeah.
two for a second. I was like, you've just crippled my entire fight.
No, it's, it's
Well, don't
okay.
worry, Lacey. He hasn't crippled you. You just see this
Oh, and I
beam of
shall-
light come down here.
Yeah, as I do it, I shout out, "Don't go into the light, Larkin." So yeah, that is my action. What can I do as a bonus action? I miss being a monk and having loads of shit to do.
I don't.
I'm gonna-
Your turns used to take almost as long as Orcrin's.
I'm just going to pre-roll my
I had a
rage
lot of
while
dice
you
to
figure
roll.
that out.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I can't really do anything as a bonus action, so I'm just gonna give my support to everybody and just be like, we can do this.
Yo, this is great. I love this one. I haven't used it yet.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is your turn, Lacey. What do we roll for our rage?
So you all watch in horror for a whole 2 minutes as Lacey seems to get this like almost like a soap bubble like shine across her entire body. You get what I mean by that, like the kind of rainbow spectrum oil slick sort of look. Yeah, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes d6 of force damage as the magic lashes out in retribution.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to absolutely peg it just past. Hold on, I could have phrased that better.
This time it wasn't me that was laughing.
Every time the pegging continues, the force damage continues back.
which one of the guard ranks is slow?
Number one.
Number one. Okay, would you allow me to? I would like to run just on the border of that moonbeam.
Okay, so like here.
One to the right.
Hmm.
And then I will, still holding the javelin with the rope on it, yeet it at number 2. Also,
Okay.
attacks of opportunity from the troglodytes.
No, they're slowed. I don't think they can do opportunities.
No, they can't. They can't take reactions.
Damn it! What is
Yeah, it
my
wasn't
magic
Grey that fucked you up.
retribution? Anyway, I'm just gonna yeet this javelin at number 2.
At Drakey boy.
Yes, and
Alright, go for it.
ooh, yeah, that'll do. Is a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Wonderful. That's gonna deal a decent chunk of damage with a total of 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna fucking yank it and step out of the way.
Okay. I mean, the javelin
shit.
won't stick into it that much.
Oh, okay. If that's how you're gonna roll it, that's fine.
I mean, a javelin's not going to stick into it to like hook it. If it was like a hooking kind of thing, I'd allow it. But a
Okay,
javelin's like a piercing in and out.
okay, that's fine. I will then stand above. It seems like the map has crashed, by the way.
Ooh, I just realised I've got something that could help us get across this chasm.
I will then move to above number 6, and I'll whack him with my
Okay.
maul.
So by the time it finally gets to turn around to what's going on, you're suddenly
Check
in its
behind
face.
you, bitch. Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
That's hits.
Okay, and it's 2.
Currently, with the slow, I believe the AC is 9.
Wow.
So if you miss, I
Why
don't know
does
what you're
this
doing.
feel like just slaughter?
That's 15 points of bludgeoning damage to number 6.
That one's dead.
Bonk.
You just see it slowly go around, and suddenly it goes a bit faster as you impact it in the head, or however you kill it.
Bonk, go to horny jail.
Would you allow me as a free action to just kick it into the pit?
Yeah, go ahead. You knock
Okay.
it down. And that's when you hear the Ramirez.
And then I look at the guard drakes. Then I look at the guard drakes and I just go, "Come on, then."
You just see one of them growling, annoyed with the bit of damage you put into him. The other one is in progress to get to that point.
Yeah, the other one growls in slow motion.
Yeah, the other one growls in slow motion. Someone who isn't going in slow motion is Lyle on the back of Freya. Now, Lyle, I would say you can't see, but there's a beam of light here, so you can see.
A very familiar beam of light.
Honestly, that's why Lacey's raged, because she's seen that.
I didn't expect him to actually help me here.
It's remember to use reckless attack sometimes.
He didn't need it.
No, not that time, but I might do next time.
Lyle's going to probably in vain try and concentrate and see if he can still manifest some force magic. Is it coming out, or is nothing, literally nothing?
What I first want to find out is, are you still handcuffed?
Oh yeah, I'm still handcuffed. Shit, can't do anything. Well,
If
okay.
you do
then,
anything that isn't somatic, you can.
well,
Right,
a
but
lot
I mean, that's true. But yes, you can still sense it within you. It's weaker, but it's there.
Hold on. Yeah, verbal somatic. Can't use any spell slots because they're gone. I really can't do anything. Fuck it. Freya, if you can hear me and if you're willing to help me, let's just fucking charge at this thing. And that's what Lyle's gonna say to Freya, and then he's just gonna wait on and see what Freya does.
Okay. Over to who's that? Oh, Drake's. I was thinking, who's W Drake? Got it. So, number one looks like it's very pissed off at you as it finally finishes its growl, as it starts to run, but this one's getting at you first.
Okie dokie.
As it rushes up to you to try and bite you with a 19 to hit.
That'll do.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'll do, donkey.
It takes 3 damage.
I'll do.
3 damage to that one. And you take 9 damage. Halved, that will be down to
4.
4.
Okay.
So as it bites into you, it then kind of shakes its tail and tries to whip you with it. Oh, a nat 20 with the tail.
Okay, and it takes 6 damage.
You take 14, half down to 7.
Ow.
So it takes another 6 damage, did you say?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. It keeps hitting you and it's trying to figure out why the hell is this hurting me? As this one finally catches up to you to try and bite you. He misses.
Okay.
That's his turn. He can't do anything else because he is very
Yeah,
slow.
I'm pretty sure they have to hit me to take the damage.
Mm-hmm. I imagine so. Now we walk over to Freya.
So Freya is going to use her charge. So is she at least 20 feet away?
Yes.
She's going to charge at number 2. And it's 1d8 plus 2. Spells modifier, okay, to hit. Okay. Spells plus 1 modifier. Okay. 1d20 plus 4. I roll 1d20 plus 4. That's a natural 20.
Yay.
That hits.
Okay, so that is.
I'm going to prepare to remove number 2.
1d8. Question: because it's an extra d6. Because of the charge attack, would that be maxed as well?
Yes.
Okay, so that
What is the minimum you can
a
deal?
14. The maximum I can deal with the charge attack is 14.
Okay. So you dealt 14 at least?
Yeah, 14 at least.
It's dead.
Okay. Bloody hell!
Drug.
Oh well,
None,
as
none of these things
Freya,
are going to get to be damaged by my moonbeam, are they? They're all going to be gone.
alrighty. Is that your turn, Freya?
Yep.
Good boy, Freya.
Gel.
Good girl.
Good girl, Freya.
Don't misgender a make-believe dog.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, dwarvy turn.
Yeah, what's Wolfie doing?
He's running away.
He, seeing the situation and that you're winning, is going to rush over here,
Into the pit.
and he's going to throw a rock at this guy.
Yeah.
With his sling, I should say. Interesting. All right, that hits. That's a 24. Not a 24, 21.
Bloody
Oh.
hell.
Sorry, I rolled 4 on the damage, so I thought 24.
24.
So that one takes 6 damage. Nicely done. Dwarvy boy. That's his turn. Back up to Marion. Marion, shocked by the situation, as you can tell. Almost thinking this would be tougher, but it wasn't.
Okay. Marion will move 5 feet diagonally in between 13 and
Oh, sorry, that's meant to be a 3. But yeah, I know which one.
3 and 5.
So you're going to move here
Yeah.
into the moonbeam and take damage?
Oh yeah, shit, Moonbeam. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Once again,
Uh,
Grey ruins everything with Moonbeam.
Fuck, I forgot about the Moonbeam. She'll just take the help action on number 5 then.
Okay.
Also, I think Marion's a shapeshifter as well, isn't she?
Yep.
Yeah. Lock in.
So Larkin's going to go back. He's going to go back 10 feet, pull out his longbow, or draw his longbow, sorry, and he's going to fire at number 5. And
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark onto him as well.
Okay.
So that is a 24 to hit.
That hits. You needed a 9.
Longbow damage is 9.
Only just badly.
Hunter's Mark is a 1, so that's 10. And then sneak attack damage from advantage. That's 15 damage overall.
And he's dead. So as this thing finally notices the bat flinging around him, you just see a right into the neck and down.
Talk about sniper. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shame my
Try and do that
moonbeam's
to the
not going to
Drake.
get to
Some
kill
of
any
us
of them.
can do that up close.
Nomad, your turn, buddy. Your friends are doing all right.
Go on, kill number 3, make my moonbeam useless, do it.
I'm not gonna do that. I would not be so harsh. Don't really have a whole lot of stuff to do that isn't concentration. So I guess I'll just hold my action. So if they try to like run away, then I'll mind sliver them.
Okay. Alrighty, so that's your turn. Grimblocks, look, this one has to do the save.
Yay!
Yay.
It's cool.
Yay! The only one not slowed. That's an 8.
That's a fail.
That is a fail. This buddy, like he
Right.
avoided the slow motion, but
I
got
did
fucked up.
message you, Callum,
yep,
saying
I know
that
what
was-
level it is.
Can I take that back?
Nope.
Fine. 3d10 it is.
You just
Meant to be on. Well, I thought people would attack the other.
Great.
Well, that's only 7 damage anyway, so whatever.
Grey
I rolled
dismisses.
shit.
Grey dismisses the moonbeam, and there's just a pile of dust on the floor.
That's only 7 damage, so it's still up.
It is still up.
It is half dust.
That was from 3d10. 3d10, and I did 7 damage. That's not even one of the dice.
We've seen worse.
Mm-hmm.
That's the face.
Tia's 3d6 sneak attack roll springs to mind.
All right, so he is going to try and get out of the moonbeam.
There's no check for that. You can just do it.
Yep, and he's going to attack Freya.
Okay.
I like how there's 4 shapeshifters around my moonbeam.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, wrong dice.
For future reference, Freya's currently got a 16 AC.
Okay. So 6 damage to Freya as he just smashes down at Freya, somehow missing Lyle.
Okay. That's cool.
And I guess this one in slow motion. Like, I will stop you. You don't even notice it. By the time it reaches you, all the other turns have gone by. Next up is Grey.
Seeing what happened last turn, I'm just going to dismiss the moonbeam. How far can I get with my movement towards the center?
So 10, 20. You can get like there.
Yeah, sure. I'll move up behind Lacey. I'm guessing he doesn't get an opportunity.
No, slow. Can't do it.
Just going to wave at him as I go by.
He's still in progress trying to hit Lacey as you run by.
Yeah. Has anybody taken any damage from these things?
I have.
Freya has.
Okay, cool. I will cast his. I haven't used this yet, and I want to use it. I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality at level 3.
Ooh,
It's my other level 3 spell slot.
nice.
Healing energy radiates from you in an aura with a 30-foot radius. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with me, centered on me. I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including me, to regain 2d6 hit points. So I'm going to do that
really
on
cool.
Lacey because Lacey has been damaged.
Yep.
I do love it when people use all the spell slots before the Remorez.
And that is 5 healing.
What's the spell
for
slot?
Lacey.
5 healing. Okay, thank you. Aura of Vitality is a great spell. Higa had it. Rest in peace.
And I am keeping that up as concentration.
Okay, was there any for Freya here who's in range?
I can only do 1 per turn.
Got it. So it's a bit like your Channel Divinity.
Yeah, except that's temporary, and that is every person within 30 foot. And yeah.
Anyway,
So the channel divinity is a little bit better.
how you doing? You done? Or would you like to do
Yeah, that's my action and my bonus action and my movement, so there's not really much else I can do.
Lacey.
Alright, number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take my newly gained battle axe out.
Okay.
I'm just going to, hit him with a handle of it, not knowing how to use it.
Okay.
I know I've got Tavern Brawler, but I don't care. It's funny. There's a 16
Remember,
hit.
we've got 2 guard drakes.
You need 9.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
It is unfortunate for him.
And that does 14 damage.
It's dead.
Cool.
This one was a hurt one as well.
And the
Ah.
guard drakes, which one's more hurt?
This one, number 2. You hit that one.
Alright. And then I'll use the other end to hit number 1.
Okay. Sharing the thing. So as number 1 almost grabs onto you for a bite, you just kind of swing round and go, nope.
Well,
Not today.
that's a 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that's 10 damage.
That's 10 damage to numero uno.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, he's hurting a bit. Not very much, but hurting. Lyle, you can no longer see again.
Ah, god damn it.
But you do know there's a Grimlock next to you here trying to hit Freya.
I wish I could help you, Freya, but
Stab it.
He's handcuffed.
he's
Oh,
hand-
shit. Stab it with your teeth.
Headbutt it.
I wish I could help you, Freya, but my hands are kind of tied, so sorry. Just kill it, please. That's Lyle's go.
Okay. These two now. Go on, Drakes. Chew on a furry person.
Go, Drakes, go. Go, Drakes, go.
Wow,
Go,
we out
Drakes,
here
go.
furry bashing.
Wow.
Wow.
No, I want them to hit me.
This is true.
Because they're both low
So-
health enough to die from retribution.
21 for the first one. That's number 2 attacking first, by the way.
Yep.
That is 8 damage down to 4.
He takes 3.
He takes 3. Cool. He goes for his second attack with his tail whip.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 14.
Doesn't hit,
Hence is lowered.
Does not hit.
unfortunately.
Number 1 going for his bite. That's a nat 1. He's still recovering
Damn
from the
it.
last hit.
I had that set up. I wanted them to hit me. Should have attacked
Mhm,
recklessly.
mhm.
There's my problem.
Can't you like voluntarily let them hit you?
Oh, yeah. Then it's a crit, though.
Yeah. That's true.
Freya.
Freya's going to move back and then charge at the dude again.
Alright, so opportunity attack.
Yar.
That's a
With
oh
Lyle
shit,
on
nat
top.
20.
Oh no,
Oh, that
Lyle's on
nice.
top.
Oh no.
So that is
Oh, straight
16
into the
points of
pit.
damage.
16.
Mhm.
Okay. So that is that's a 20. Another nat 20. Am I rolling these wrong?
Okay, so he's got 4 health, so
Goodbye.
there's no way with a nat 20 you can't do 4 health.
And yeah, that's about it.
Dwarf's turn. He's getting confident now.
Mhm.
He's gonna run up
He's
here.
about to steal my
and throw
fucking
another
kill,
rock.
isn't he?
This is the new cookie. We're adopting.
That's a nat 1.
We're
He does not.
adopting this dwarf. We're not
Let's
adopting
see.
this
Let's
dwarf.
see if he falls into the pit.
No, don't do
No,
it.
dwarf.
He does not fall into the pit.
Oh,
He does look like he's leaning on the edge, like, whoa,
We
Excellent.
barely knew you.
I'm okay. That's his turn. Marion. Shocked face, I know. The dwarf almost died by accident.
Tell him you can't kill Simpsons, dwarf.
Uh, well, Marion will do what she's been doing the last 2 turns. She'll move forward 5 feet and give the help action for Lacey. For
To which one? Slow boy or other dude?
Let's say Slow Boy is number 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Slow Boy.
Okay. Lock in.
So you helped number 1, didn't you? You helped a
Yeah.
number 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
To be-
so I'm going to notch another arrow and
Yep.
try and shoot. That is a 24.
That hits. There's a lot of above 20s here today.
Yeah, weird.
So that's 5 damage with the arrow,
Okay.
2 damage with the hunter's mark, and 4 damage with the sneak attack.
Okay. You said number 1, didn't you?
Yes, number 1.
Nice, nice. Next up. Or are you going to do again? Anything else?
No, that's it. That's my action and bonus action.
Nomad.
Hello.
Your conditions for your spell did not occur.
Yeah.
But your slow is being very handy.
True.
Yeah, done work.
Really good
Um,
spell.
So we heard the roar was in the other room, which presumably came from these things.
Yep.
And there's a Remora's somewhere around here. Hmm.
Well, from the hole earlier, you presume the Remoras is somewhere below you.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna, if I'm allowed, use my action to just give a little listen out and see if I can hear it, and also gonna use a bonus action to swap up some sorcery points.
Yeah, of course. So you can do a little
you.
perception check to see if you hear it.
Cool.
While that's happening, there's no
That's
grimlocks.
16 in total.
Okay. You try and listen out.
Mm-hmm.
You think you hear Narf?
Oh, where do I hear Narf?
Seems to be echoing from over here.
Oh, God damn it! All right. Okay, I've used up a first level spell slot to swap around stuff.
Okay.
And he's still smiling.
He is still smiling. Next up is a Gray. Because Grimlocks are dead.
Good. Okay. Cool.
Great.
So how hurt are the two guard drakes looking?
Neither are bloodied yet.
Which one's looking the most hurt?
Number 2.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on number 2, please.
Bing bong.
Okay.
Which is Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. That is a 5.
That is a fail by 9.
Only 9.
And
Okay.
it is going to take 2d12 because it is already damaged.
Oh. Tolling the dead.
That
boys
is
appreciate this.
16 damage. Of the
16
necrotic variety.
damage. He is now bloodied.
Yay. And Lacey's been damaged again, so I will heal up Lacey again as she is at the front line currently. With my Aura of Vitality. That's a 9 HP.
Thank you.
And I've got 8 more rounds of this, Callum, so if combat ends, I'm still using them.
Okay.
And that's exactly why it's amazing.
Lacey, your turn.
Oh, cool. I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
2.
Number 2, okay.
Ryan, shut the fuck up. Oh my god. What is wrong
God,
with
I
these
know.
dogs? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry if the drakes sound like that.
Sorry about the...
We can't actually hear them, to be fair, really.
The fucking stream can.
Oh.
15.
I can.
Wait, hold on. Didn't roll twice. Yeah, 15. It was the same number twice again because that's all that happened when Lacey when I rolled.
You hit number 2, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. No, I'm not using my paintbrush. I'm using the battle axe. 10 damage.
10 damage. Ouch.
Is it dead?
Nice. It is not dead.
I'm going to attack it again. Would you believe it's fucking another 9 plus 6? Or an 8 plus 6? I'll take the 9.
That hits.
That's 3 9s I rolled this turn.
Oh, it's a good
fucking
thing.
crazy.
It's the right number you need.
And that one is 13 damage.
How would you like to kill that one?
Yeah.
Bonk. With the blunt end of the
Bonk.
battle
So
axe.
it's a
Bonk
horny
it is.
gale.
She just whispers, sorry, as it goes down.
You kind of smash some of the scales and you kind of see some of the scales that you hit in the middle kind of go upwards as your head goes and it stops moving.
Yeah, she's like holding the bit in between the two heads and just bonk.
All right. That your turn, Lacey?
Yeah.
All right, Lyle, are you doing anything?
No, Lyle's just going to stay on Freya and just let her do what she wants at this point.
Okay. So Drakey boy is going to try and hit you, Lacey.
Okay, it's got advantage, remember.
That is a 9.
No.
That
With
misses.
advantage.
Yeah, that's with advantage.
Canned laughter.
And they can't attack again because he is slowed. So, that's his turn. Freya, what's Freya doing?
Freya's going to go back as far as she can, and she's going to curl up on the floor and lick her wounds because she's not feeling too good.
Oh.
Awesome.
If Lyle can sense this, Lyle's just gonna lay his head on back and just close his eyes for a bit.
Okay. As you close your eyes, you see the exact same amount. Dwarfy boy's turn. Realizing he almost fell off a cliff trying to throw a sling, it's going to try and hit him with a hammer. So. He misses. Good job. Buddy.
It's
Buddy.
He's the reverse cookie.
He is. Is Marion doing advantage?
Yes.
Nicely done, Marion. Larkin.
Alright,
Look at
so
that face. You're happy about the situation that's going on
that's
here.
18 to hit.
That hits.
That is 7 damage with the actual arrow itself, and then there is a 5 damage
just
with
do
the
the whole
hunter's,
thing.
5 damage with the hunter's mark, and 3 damage with the sneak attack.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Not looking too great, this Drake. Ooh, that works. Nomad. Unless you're doing anything else.
So, I think I'm again just gonna hold Mind Sliver in case anything pops up, but I'm not actively going for things now.
Sounds good. Great.
Me again.
Yep.
That was bloody quick. Okay, cool.
There's only one enemy left. It doesn't take long.
Fair enough. I'll just Toll the Dead it again, please.
Totally
That's a
deady.
Wisdom save.
That's another nat 1.
Cool. Does it take double damage because it critically
No.
failed? Damn.
I feel like you guys have got enough advantage.
That is 16 damage.
Oh, would you believe that's how much health it had?
I would. Okay, so I kind of like hold my holy symbol up in the air,
Mhm.
and like a moon appears, like a very small facsimile of the moon appears in the air above it and just like shines this beam down upon it as a sort of ringing chimes in the air as it just amazing.
I
As
got
it
all the
just
effects
kind
for you
of
guys.
burns it out to dust on the floor.
Oh god!
Drakey boy, Deady boy.
Okay, now I've got 2d6 of healing. Who wants it?
Hold on, the round's not over.
I know, but my turn's not over. So
Okay, go for it.
I've still got
Lacey
2d6
just
of healing.
Freya's got not a lot.
Freya's too far away.
Oh,
Okay.
no, Lacey literally just like grabs Gray's hand and points to Freya with it.
Oh yeah, I've still got movement. I'll run over towards Freya then.
Okay. All 30 or just
Yeah, as far as I can get.
get next to Larkin?
I'm literally 2 hit points away from max, so I'm good. Like,
Okay, cool. And then with my bonus action, I will use my Aura of Vitality on Freya. And that was 2 nat 1s. Sorry, that's only 2 HP.
Gray
That's
hates
okay.
dogs, pass it on.
But it's fine, because I've got 7 more rounds of this.
Jesus Christ!
Excellent. Well, finish up those rounds then, because there is no more combat.
Okay, cool. Who needs healing? Just Freya and Lacey?
Lacey needs healing a lot less than Freya does.
Right, but if I've got some spare, I may as well heal your last 2 HP.
Yeah.
So I'll do Freya first. So you've got 2. That is another 7. Let me know when you get back up to max.
Okay, almost there.
And another 6.
That should be enough.
Heal bot
Okay, no,
Gray.
I've literally got like 5 more.
Okay, then one more then. 1 or 2 more.
Okay, that's another 8.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, and then I'll move back over to Lacey, do another one. That's another 3, so you're back up to max.
Oh, there's Nerf.
Does
Hello.
ooh, does anybody else need healing? Narf, do you need healing?
No.
Okay, literally everyone else is full,
That
right?
was a really
about
good
you,
Narf
Dwarf?
impression, Callum. Oh my god.
Wolf.
I mean, if
need healing?
I'm 2 hit points away, so
I'll do one for Larkin as well then.
I can just heal myself up to max.
That
ready for
was
roll.
max. That was 12. So you've got 10 in excess of
Nice.
what you need. Everyone else is okay though, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Callum,
Yes.
am I able to? How many of my arrows am I able to get back?
Normal arrows you can get back.
Okay.
But that explosive one's gone.
Can I just say, sneak attack ranger with hunter's mark is way too much fun.
Is
Can
it?
I just say, you killed it before the explosive damage occurred.
To be fair, they
It
didn't
was
have a lot of
dying
health.
and then boom.
They didn't.
No, but there were a lot of.
I enjoyed that so much. Like bang, one shot.
Anyway.
Bang.
I think I averaged like 30 damage a turn there. That was crazy.
As this is going out, you kind of hear from across the pit Narf just shouting out, "It's closing time, everyone!"
What?
Look at my watch.
It does seem to be closing time, Gray, when you look at your watch.
Your sundial watch somehow works perfectly underground.
Quick, Novad, cast slow on the watch.
Hell yeah. We
Yes,
don't want this
quickly,
game
you need
to end yet.
Yes, slow on the watch so that we can get our advertisements in.
Oh, yes. No, we won't do that.
What do you mean no? Advertise tomorrow.
Oh, yes, right.
And our Twitter and whatnot.
Tomorrow we are finishing up the loathsome game of football.
Yeah, we're playing Football in Avernus.
Yes.
Come check that out
Starring
if you
such
like
characters
the ball
as
footing.
Gareth Hellgate and
And Harry Chains, Raheem Sterling. What were the other ones? John Stones, who's an Earth Elemental.
Jack
He's made of
Fiendish.
stone.
John Stones.
Jack Fiendlish. I think that's
So
pretty much
good.
it. I think that's the team, isn't it? Oh no, there's one more.
there is one more. It's
Connor Toady.
Mezalov. Oh no, you did that one.
Oh, Schmezloth, yeah, Casper
Schmezloth.
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 And yeah, Connor Toady. That's the team.
Watch as we
That's
fail
the team these guys are playing.
because they're double
in-
the size of us.
Yeah.
Just like England
So I
beat
don't
Denmark.
remember the score. I think it was 2-2, wasn't it? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it was 2-2. Okay,
yeah.
closing in on the end of the first half. We may even finish the game.
And
Almost
also-
as drawn out as England's last
yeah,
match.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. But unlike England, we will not be losing to Italians tomorrow. So join us
No.
if you wish.
Well, no, we won't lose because we're against the English.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Should be fun.
They did their best.
Should be
They
fine.
did their
And
best.
then after the match, we may actually get on with the actual campaign.
You mean that thing
Wait,
we've been
we'll
putting off
see.
for 4 sessions?
And like 2 months because we missed 3
Yeah.
or 2.
But we are usually quite good with keeping up with it all. Don't worry. We've got a Twitter, we've got a YouTube. All of the VODs will be uploaded to YouTube for your viewing pleasure later on. Probably tonight. Other than that, got merch, plug that shit. If you do !merch in chat, I will link you there. Other than that, thanks for tuning in. And remember, I ain't got one.
Don't miss your penalties.
Don't miss your penalties, and also don't blame people
They
for
tried
missing their
their
penalties.
best.
They tried their fucking best.
I
Stop being
know,
racist.
I know. They did.
Yeah, leave them alone.
No, that's not to you. That's to everybody on the internet.
Mm.
Remember that people make mistakes, and they're allowed
However,
to do so.
I believe none of the people that watch this would do such a thing.
No, of course not. We have good
Exactly.
viewers.
D&D crowds are chill
And
people.
remember, you can be redeemed, much like Lyle tonight. Maybe
Maybe.
he's moved away from his 3 cheers for sweet revenge hair, and he's gone for his welcome to the Black Parade.
He's gone full Gerard way.
Oh dear.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Bye.
Right.